Clock is at 0. Blocked by Two-Boy. Rebound grab by Austin. Bump to Greg. Turns, fires, 3.
Into the forecourt, down to 1 second. Smith puts it up in the buzzer.
Top of the key to Greenberg. 3.
Out to Getty. 1 second. Team at the buzzer.
Here's Jets looking. Cross-court. Rebound.
Our 2023-24 high school sports broadcasts are brought to you by Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hermitage, caring beyond prescriptions. Bill McCandless Ford in Mercer and Meadville. The Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service that makes them better. Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Serving giant subs since 1973. Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. St. Paul's in Greenville, a senior living community. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. Attorney Bill Motor, excellence, experience, and integrity. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Mancino's Driving School, where safe driving starts. Herman's Water, when taste matters. Vay's Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vay's. Montgomery Truss and Panel, unparalleled products and services for your construction project. Hermitage Rotary Club, if you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, empowering positive change. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press, and one-stop mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. English Auto in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season. Now it's time to go to the court with our countdown to tip-off show with our game announcers,
Ryan Briggs and Chris Birch.
And a very pleasant Saturday afternoon to you from Meadville High School. Today we have a District 10 playoff doubleheader here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. Game number 1. It is Wilmington and Seneca in the District 10 Class 3A consolation game. Game number 2 will be the 1A title game. Jamestown takes on Youngsville. Hi, everybody. Ryan Briggs with you today. We have, of course, abbreviated pregame here for game number 1. So right now we're going to jump right into it. Earlier I had a chance to speak with the head coach of the Wilmington Greyhounds, Mike Jekovich. We'll talk with Coach Jek, and then we'll come back with the Minuteman Press and one-stop mail starting lineups here. But here's head coach Mike Jekovich. And we will get to Coach Jekovich in just a moment, as we have a cord that has decided to not cooperate with us. Now let's go to Coach Jek. Down here on the floor with Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich. Coach, you've had a couple days after Wednesday night to get ready for today. How were the last 2 days of practice and getting ready for this consolation game?
You know, we were a little disappointed on the outcome on Wednesday, but the girls came into practice the last 2 days, ready to go, really loose, which I liked. And we talked about, you know, after that game that they didn't quit in that second half, and that's just the character of the girls that we have.
Today you take on Seneca. Seneca, of course, like your team, looking to bounce back from a defeat on Wednesday. What concerns you about the Bobcats?
We know that they're a playoff-bound team. We played them last year in the playoffs down at Farrell, and we know that they're a gritty kind of, they grind out, on offense, and they rebound the ball exceptionally well. So we know that we have our hands full defensively with them. We're hoping we can speed them up tonight, though.
Obviously, that was my next question. You want to make this want to get out and run, right? Let the Greyhounds run.
Yeah, we're going to be athletic today, and kind of do what we do. We're not going to, try to, do something different, and we're going to pressure and we're going to push, and that's be what the Greyhounds are.
Coach, thanks for your time. Best of luck today.
Thank you very much.
District 10 participating
We appreciate Coach Jekovich for joining us. It is now time for today's starting lineups. And the starting lineups are brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail of Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. First for Wilmington, the designated visiting team. The guards are Leah Quayrup, 5'7" junior, averaging 19.6 points per game. Maya Jekovich, 5'6" sophomore, averaging 7 points per game. And Alyssa Flick, the 5'9" sophomore, averaging 6 points per game. Up front, Reese Buckner, 5'9" sophomore, averaging 9.5 per game. And Sarah Dieter, 5'7" senior, averaging 4.5 per game. Wilmington 19-5, going with Quayrup, Dieter, Jekovich, Flick, and Buckner. For Seneca, 15-9 overall under longtime head coach Steve Carter. The guards are Millie Hines, a 5'1" junior, averaging 5 points per game, and Bailey Dernar, 5'3" senior, averaging 3 per game. Up front, Haley Farrell, 5'8" freshman, averaging a team-high 10.7 points per game. Emma Blyle, 5'8" senior, averaging 6 points per game, and Ashlyn Fiduco, a 5'6" junior who averages 2.5 per game. Fiduco, Blyle, Hines, Dernar, and Farrell for Seneca. Your officials today are Scott Barzak, Cody Vega, and Ty Barzak. We'll take our final break and come back with a tip. It's Wilmington and Seneca, a berth in the state tournament on the line, and tip-off is next here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Offering independent living and personal care? Then the Heritage at St. Paul's Senior Living Community in Greenville is right for you. The Heritage offers private apartments that provide the comforts of home with as little or as much personal care as you need. St. Paul's makes it easy to feel at home. Call 724-588-7610 or visit stpauls1867.org today for more information or to schedule a tour.
Get it all done at One Stop Mail in Hermitage. One Stop Mail is your go-to destination for all your mailing and shipping needs. From fast and efficient packing to reliable shipping services, One Stop Mail's got you covered. Plus, their printing and copying services will help you leave a lasting impression. Experience, convenience, and top-notch customer service all under one roof. Visit them today and simplify your mailing experience at One Stop Mail. One Stop Mail, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage, or follow them on Facebook.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
And welcome back to Meadville High School. Ryan Briggs with you. We have Aaron Byro in the studio. Hope you're having a great Saturday as we flip the calendar to March. Wilmington is the designated visiting team, although Wilmington is the higher-seeded team, but Wilmington's the bottom team on the bracket, so thus the Hounds are in the Navy jerseys today with white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim. Seneca in the home whites with blue numbers and letters outlined in black, blue, and black trim for the Bobcats. Seneca 15-9 overall, went 8-6 in league play, lost in the semifinals to Mercyhurst Prep, third loss of the season for the Bobcats against Mercyhurst. They played twice in league play. And then, of course, Wilmington here fell to Northwestern 66-56, a game which Wilmington was down big at the half, 36-15, rallied but ran out of time, and Northwestern sent Wilmington into this consolation game. The winner, of course, will advance to the state tournament and will be on the road, and we know the opponent. It will be Avonworth, the District 7 runner-up, and that will be Friday night, presumably at Avonworth, although we don't necessarily know if Avonworth can host, but it's going to be a road trip for whoever wins this one. Avonworth fell to Shadyside Academy 52-45 in the District 7 championship game. Crowd still filing in for this matinee, game 1 of 2 today. On 790 WPIC, we will have the 1A title game, Jamestown and Youngsville, later today here at Meadville. That's scheduled for a 1:30 tip. The District 10 tournament wrapping up. State tournament gets underway Friday. We're going to have a number of local teams playing on Friday. Right now, nobody's scheduled to go on Saturday, but if the Jamestown girls win, then they will be home, or at least hosting a game next Saturday in the 1A tournament. Wilmington will go left or right in the first half. It will be Reese Bruckner jumping center for Wilmington. Seneca has Emma Blyle, a 5'8" senior, in the center circle. Scott Barzak steps into the center circle. And now we're ready to go. The District 10 consolation game underway. Tip won by Wilmington. Maya Jakovic with it to the right block. Puts it up and in. A quick start. Maya Jakovic scores on the set play. 2-0. And now Wilmington setting up the 1-2-1-1. Farrell in the backcourt. We'll get it to Dernar. Outlet down court by Fiduco. On the right side with it, driving in is Hines. Hines, the guard who averages 5 a game, swings it to Farrell, left of the lane. Farrell rips through, drives in, up across the lane, and good. Haley Farrell, a strong move to the hoop. Farrell averages 10.7 per game. She ties the game at 2 with 7:23 to go, first quarter. Jakovic in the right corner, around a screen from Bruckner, move it up top to Crarup. Crarup became Wilmington's all-time leading scorer in the loss Wednesday night, now 1,283 points. So she needs 17 to get to 1,300. Sarah Dieter left wing. Dieter across the lane, dumps it inside. Bruckner on the block, puts it up and in. Reese Bruckner gets into the scoring column. She had a bit of a tough night offensively against Northwestern, but good to see the sophomore get into the scoring column. 4-2 now, turnover in the backcourt through the hands of Blyle. Bruckner lays it up and in. Nice speed from Dieter. 6-2 Wilmington. This is what Mike Jakovic wanted. Want to make this a baseline-to-baseline game. And Farrell calling for the travel just past midcourt. Wilmington this year, 16-2 when scoring 54 points or more. Of course, one of those losses was on Wednesday night. Crarup on the near wing to Dieter. Dieter hands it back to Leah Crarup. Pull up, right corner three, up good. Leah Crarup hits the three. 9-2 Wilmington. Hounds off to a fast start, to say the least. 90 seconds gone by. Blyle in the backcourt. Throws it down court to Dernar, and it's knocked away by Alyssa Flick. It stays Seneca ball at midcourt. Of course, Alyssa Flick, 18 points Wednesday. Matching a season high, she was our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. We will have that award as well as the lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game after both of our games today. Farrell right wing, Farrell right of the lane, puts it up, no but a foul, and Haley Farrell scored on a drive earlier. Now she earns a trip to the line, able to get her shoulders past Sarah Dieter, and the foul will go on Dieter. Dieter commits the first foul of the game. Farrell line to the left, good. Haley Farrell, 68% at the line this year. She has all 3 Bobcat points. It's 9-3. With 6:18 to go in the first quarter. Second one up and good also. Farrell 2 for 2, and Seneca trims the lead to 9-4. Dieter right wing, up top to Crarup. Crarup whips it left side. Flick is open. Alyssa Flick, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Farrell digs it out for Seneca. Outlet down court to Blyle over the timeline. Blyle right-hand dribble, throws a bullet out to Hines. Right wing, Dernar with it. Pick and roll inside. Farrell flashes open on the block, puts it up and in. Haley Farrell with 6. And at timeout, Wilmington. 9-6, Wilmington with the lead, but Mike Jakovic wants to talk over things. And it will be a full timeout with 5:50 to go first quarter. 9-6. Wilmington on top. We'll be back in 1 minute here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
December, outside. Inside, it's room temperature. July, outside. It's so. It's inside. Yep, it's room temperature. Keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside. Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Coming out of the timeout, Wilmington gets the ball inside, and a foul will be called on Seneca. Foul will go on Mallory Hamill. That's the first foul of the afternoon on Seneca. 9-6 Wilmington with the lead, and it's Maya Jekovic shooting 2. Jekovic first foul shot is good. She comes in at 69% on the season. She hits that one for her 3rd point of the afternoon, and the Wilmington lead is 10-6. Second free throw forthcoming. Jekovic puts it up and puts it in. So she has 4, Bruckner with 4, Crarup with 3, and Wilmington up 5, 11-6, with 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Into the forecourt comes Hines, left corner to Farrell, whips it across the lane over everybody's head out of bounds. Was looking for Mallory Hamill, but overshot her by a good bit, and it will be Wilmington basketball. Hamill, we know she has good hands. She was the All-District 10 second-team goalkeeper in women's or girls soccer, according to the Erie Times News, but she would have maybe had to stand on top of the goal to catch that pass. 11-6, Wilmington with the lead, moving left to right. Jekovic right of the circle, and she'll be called for the travel. Got up in the air and got in trouble, and Wilmington gives it back at the 5:19 mark. Hope you're enjoying this one wherever you are watching this or listening this afternoon. Right of the lane with it is Hamill. Hamill across with the left hand, short, no good. Farrell had the rebound, slipped out of her hands. Grabbed by Crarup on a run out. Crarup into the lane. Crarup goes all the way. Layup, no, but a foul. Leah Crarup will shoot 2 with 5:06 to go in the first quarter. Cody Vega comes over, says the foul is on Dernar. Dernar's first, team second. First free throw up and good for Leah Crarup. 4th point for Crarup. Crarup, line to the right, aims, shoots. Rims out, no good. And the rebound dug out by Millie Hines for Seneca. 12-6 Wilmington, 3 minutes gone by. Very entertaining first 3 minutes. Both teams showing no hangover from the semifinal losses. Hines, left of the lane, in trouble, and it's knocked away. The steal by Jekovic. Jekovic into the forecourt. Jekovic will drive to the right block, goes all the way, puts it up, in a foul. Maya Jekovic. She hit the gas. We've talked about her straight line speed. She'll go for a 3-point play. The foul is on Farrell, her first, team third. Maya Jekovic, of course, third in the 200 meters at the District 10 Championships last spring as a freshman. Her mom Lisa was a great sprinter at Wilmington a generation ago, and we'll see Maya gets her speed from mom. 2 for 2 at the line, looking to make it 3 for 3, and she does. 7 for Jekovic, who comes in averaging 7 per game, and it's 15-6 Wilmington. 4:40 to go, first quarter. Hines in the backcourt, working on Avery Harlan, who checked in. Ball knocked away, but a foul. Crarup will be calling for the reach-in. She went for the steal, but instead, Leah Crarup picks up her first foul, team second. Crarup, Jekovic, Harlan, Flick, and Carradile in for Wilmington. The sideline inbounds pass over everybody's head, tracked down on the near side by Wilmington. Flick with it down court into the lane. Carradile puts it up and in. Carradile, some scoring off the bench. And it's 17-6 Wilmington. Hounds on an 8-0 run. Ball in the backcourt. Hines to foul line. Dribbling through a double team. Works it left wing to Mallory Hamill. Hamill into the lane and lost the handle. Crarup with it. 2-on-1 with Harlan. Crarup goes all the way. Layup up. No, but a foul. Crarup went right at the hoop as the defender Hines shaded towards Harlan. And Crarup will go to the line. Millie Hines with a foul, her first, team fourth, and Crarup back to the line. 17-6 Wilmington, 4:09 to go first quarter. Crarup up and in. 5th point of the afternoon. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Seneca. 30-second timeout taken by Steve Carter, 4:09 to go in the first. 18-6 Wilmington leads here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com.
Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance Services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insured.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Leah Clearup, line to the right, puts it up, and it rims out no good. Farrell with the rebound for Seneca. 18-6, the lead for Wilmington. Halfway through the first quarter, each team has taken one timeout in the early going. Hines on the right wing with it. Gets a screen to the left from Farrell. Hines to the foul line, pick and roll, intended for Farrell. Batted away from behind by Sarah Dieter, who checked back in. Clearup with it for Wilmington. Clearup into the lane. Driving kick right wing for Fanko, and an offensive foul will be called as Hamill took the charge, and Clearup picks up her second foul, team third. Clearup picks up her second, and we've reached our media timeout for the first quarter. 18-6, Wilmington with the lead. We'll be back after this break here on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, weather or not.
Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
Win-win-win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Ray's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Ray's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better. Banking, but
3:46 to go. First quarter, 18-6. Wilmington with the lead. Seneca basketball, and Wilmington stays in the 1-2-2. Bruckner up top in the 1-2-2. Emma Blau dribbling ahead for Seneca. Doubled in the forecourt. Moves it back out to Audrey Hamill, the 5'5 senior who checked in during the break. Left wing three put up and good. Lexi Kibbe, the freshman, hits the three. Her ninth of the year, and Seneca scores coming out of the timeout, cutting it to 18-9. Kibbe's first points of the game. Dieter down the lane, righty layup, no, but a foul. And will be two free throws upcoming for Sarah Dieter. That foul, the foul will go on Blau, her first, team fifth. Wilmington in the bonus for the final 3:26 of the half. And Dieter to shoot two. Ames shoots good. First one up and in for Sarah Dieter. 59% at the line on the season. Ames shoots good. Dieter's first 2 points of the game. And it's 20-9, 3:26 to go first half. Two hopper in the backcourt from Kibbe over to Hines. Ball knocked loose. There's a tie-up at the three-point line in the backcourt. And it will stay Seneca ball via the possession arrow. Ellery Fanko forcing the tie-up. Now she'll check out, and Kaya Brewer, 5'10 junior in. Brewer, Jekovic, Bruckner, Dieter, and Flick, the Wilmington five, with 3:20 to go first quarter. Kibbe in the backcourt. Pass is deflected, but back to Kibbe. Now down court to Hamill over the timeline. Left wing, Hines with it. Hines to the left block across the lane. It's off the mark, but tracked down in the corner by Seneca as Hamill saved it. Audrey Hamill. Now Hamill on the baseline. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound Brewer with it for Wilmington. Brewer gives it off to Jekovic. Here come the Hounds. Into the forecourt with it. On the near wing. Flick. The right side. Jekovic, three. Up. Short. No good. And the rebound yanked down by Kibbe for Seneca. Kibbe over the timeline with it. Kibbe will have it knocked away on the far sideline. It stays Seneca ball with 2:41 to go in the first quarter. 20-9. Wilmington on top. 2:41 to go in the first quarter. Winner goes to the state tournament Friday night. Inbound to Mallory Hamill. Knocked out of the hands of Hines. by Jekovic, and it stays Seneca ball now on the baseline. Nice crowd on hand here today at Meadville for this noon tip. Audrey Hamill inbounds to Mallory Hamill. The baseline opens up. Righty drive, no, but a foul. And Mallory Hamill takes an ugly spill also. She's slowly getting up. She'll shoot two. Nobody there than the help sign defense late getting there, and Dieter picks up a foul. Her second at team fourth. So Dieter and Crayer up 2 fouls each. And Mallory Hamill will look to shake the cobwebs and shoot two. She's 60% at the line this year, 58 out of 96. First one up and short for Mallory Hamill. Dieter out, Harlan back in. Mallory line to the left, Mallory Hamill line to the left. They have Mallory Hamill and Audrey Hamill on the floor. And the second free throw rims out, no good. And there for the rebound is Reese Bruckner. 2:30 to go first quarter. Wilmington on top, 20-9. Jekovic, right of the lane, shovels it near side to Harlan. Harlan driving it up with her right hand. Glass no good. Rebound grab by Brewer. Puts it up. It's too strong. Won't fall. Mallory Hamill rebound. Outlet down court to Audrey Hamill. Pulls up at the three-point line. Finds Farrell right wing into the right corner. Kibbe's open. Three on the way. Short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it will be Wilmington basketball as Kibbe knocked it away from Bruckner. 2:09 to go in the opening quarter. Wilmington has led from the get-go. Inbound to Jekovic as Seneca picks up full court defense. Jekovic steaming all the way down court. Righty layup is good. 9 for Jekovic. 22-9. Kibbe fouled at midcourt. Jekovic tried to cut her off, but she was a bit tardy. Jekovic is first, but it's the team's fifth. And Seneca will shoot two. 1:57 to go. Both teams are in the bonus for the final 2 minutes of the opening quarter. And rather stop and start first quarter. A lot going on. Wilmington leading 22-9. And Kibbe shooting two. Kibbe first one up and no good. Kibbe 6 of 13 now at the line this year. Blyle back in for Seneca. Hines out. Mallory Hamill out. And in for the first time is Julia Zajac, a 5'6" junior. Flick out for Wilmington. Fanko back in. Deal in as well for Brewer on the Wilmington side. Kibbe line to the left. Ames shoots and good. So she's back to 50% on the season. Kibbe with 4. Farrell has 6, Kibbe 4. Wilmington back down court. Harlan underneath the hoop. Reverse it left side to Bruckner. And now Harlan left wing. Harlan across the lane, right corner. Fanko's open. Ellery Fanko, 3 good. Ellery Fanko's 9th 3 of the year. First points of the afternoon for the junior. 25-10 Wilmington. 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Right wing Blyle with it. Blyle, lob inside for Farrell. Over her head, saved by Kibbe. And dug out of there by Zajac. She'll put it up, rattles out, no good. Farrell with the rebound, but she'll be called for a push inside. Looked like a wide receiver pushing off, and that will be her second. And we'll have free throws at the other end. Farrell's second. And who will be the aggrieved party for Wilmington? Let's see. Update from Farrell, a two-way consolation game. It's 11-6 Cochranton leading West Middlesex at the end of one. Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg with a call on that one. First free throw from Carradile, up and good. Deal with 3 points. Deal, 58% free throw tosser on the season. Second one is up, and it rims out no good. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Wilmington. Harlan was battling with Ashlyn Faduco for Seneca, and it will be Seneca basketball. And Wilmington drops out of the 1-2-1-1, now just half court man-to-man. Right corner with it, it's Audrey Hamill. Swings it right side to Zajac. 1:13 to go first quarter. Top of the key back to Hamill. Hamill on the right wing, guarded by Harlan. Throws a bullet over to Blyle right side. Between the circles, Zajac with it. Right wing, Kibbe. Kibbe lefty dribble. We'll toss it back up top to Hamill. Under a minute to go first quarter. Hamill has it knocked out of bounds. Far corner. It stays Seneca basketball. Inbound to Fiduco. Fiduco with a left-hand dribble. Swings out to Zajac. Fiduco getting the start today, the 5'6 junior. Head coach Steve Carter wasn't sure in his fifth starter, but went with Fiduco. Cross-court pass deflected, but Fiduco grabs it, works inside to Hamill, goes right block to left block for Blyle, but knocked away from behind by Bruckner. It stays Seneca ball. Mallory Hamill back in for Seneca, replacing Zajac. Bruckner out on the Wilmington side as Alyssa Flick returns. 36 seconds to go first quarter, 26-10. Wilmington leads. Audrey Hamill on the baseline, looking. Works it left side for Fiduco. Now Kibbe on the near left wing. Kibbe to the left block, up with the right hand, no good. Rebound Mallory Hamill, and she is fouled down low, and free throws upcoming for the Seneca senior, Mallory Hamill. Sophomore. Audrey Hamill's the senior. Mallory's only a sophomore, 5'9". That's what happens when you don't finish writing it out. You just start with an S and then get distracted in your scorebook. Hamill, the sophomore, misses the first one. She's 0 for 3 at the line. Seneca 3 of 7 at the line so far today. Wilmington is 7 of 11. Hamill, line to the left, and no good. And we're going to have a lane violation as Cara Deal stepped in too soon, so Hamill gets a reprieve. Can she take advantage of the gift? Let's see. Line to the left, Hamill aims, deep crouch, puts it up, and good. Hamill gets her first point, and now she will check out. As Zajac returns, Wilmington will send Crarup back in with the 2 fouls. 27 seconds to go. So I think that Wilmington's going to go for the final shot of the quarter, sending Crarup back in with the 2 fouls. Jekovic, 9 points. She'll bring it over the timeline. Jekovic into the lane. Jekovic has the ball kicked out of bounds. Zajac and Hamill were both there. Audrey Hamill goes out of bounds, and Wilmington has it on the baseline with 20 seconds to go. Crarup will trigger, standing on the L's in Meadville. Right wing to Flick. Near wing Jekovic, knocked away by Kibbe. Jekovic grabs it, right corner to Crarup. Crarup in the corner, doubled. Crarup in trouble, and a foul will be called on Seneca, a reach in. Seneca fans not happy about it. Foul will go on Kibbe, her first, and Crarup to shoot 2. Crarup 5 points today, 2 for 4 at the line. See, her older sister Ella has made it back safely from Florida. She's here at the game today. Crarup first one up and in. 27-11. Leah Crarup with 6. Second one on the way, and good. Crarup has 7, 28-11. Wilmington with the lead. 13 seconds to go, and the pass intercepted. Harlan left wing. Harlan over to Fanko on the left side. Jekovic has it. 6 seconds. Jekovic, right wing. Jekovic has it knocked away by Kibbe, and then a foul will be called on Kibbe going for the steal. 2 seconds to go, and Jekovic will shoot 2. Kibbe's second. Jekovic to attempt the 14th and 15th free throws of the first quarter for Wilmington. First one up. Around the rim and in. Jekovic gave it a little body English to get it to drop. Her 10th point of the game. It's 29-11 Wilmington. Hines in for Kibbe on the Seneca side. Jekovic, line to the right. Aims, shoots. Good. 30-11. Inbound down court. Hamill picks up in the front court. Mallory Hamill heave at the buzzer off the mark, and that is the end of an eventful first quarter. Wilmington on top, 30-11. We'll come back with the second quarter after this. You're listening to the District 10 playoffs on News Talk 790 WPIC.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 Community Counseling Center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Wilmington has the ball to start the second quarter. Moving left to right, leading 30-11. Bruckner up top with it. Bruckner left of the lane. Bruckner to the block, up with the right hand, and good. Reese Bruckner with her third field goal of the afternoon, 32-11. Wilmington in early command here in this District 10 consolation game. Mallory Hamill left of the lane, working on Crarup, who backs out of the way with a foul. Shot put up. Good, and a foul for Mallory Hamill. Now the big question is, who's the foul on? It's going to go on Sarah Dieter, and that's her third. Dieter's third, team first, and Hamill back to the line. 1 of 4 at the line officially. The one make was after a lane violation. Free throw up and good. Her 4th point of the game. 32-14. Dieter on the right wing with it. Dieter moves it up top for Flick. Flick around a screen. Runner left of the lane. No, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Flick. As Seneca was able to take the charge. Looked like that may have been Faruku in there. Flick's first, team second. 32-14, Wilmington on top, 7:27 to go in the first half. Hines, toss ahead to Blyle. Left wing for Mallory Hamill inside. The layup is up and good by Faruku. Ashlyn Faruku beating the press. Back the other way. Bruckner, left block, throws to Djekovic. Kicks it out right side. 3, Flick, up. Off the mark, no good. Djekovic had the rebound, and then a jump ball will be called inside, and the arrow belongs to the Seneca Bobcats. Wilmington now setting up a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Faruku up top to Blyle. Left wing, Dernar inside. Lefty shot by Hamill, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Crarup. It stays Seneca basketball with 6:58 to go in the half. Baseline inbound coming from Dernar. Looking, still looking. Goes left corner to Hines. Hines driving it with the right hand. Too strong, no good. There for the putback. Up and in is Bailey Dernar. Her first points of the game. And Seneca chipping away. And now a timeout will be taken by Mike Djekovic. 30-second timeout. Seneca's cut it to 32-18. 6:50 to go second quarter. Back after this 30-second timeout on 790 WPIC. PIC.
Refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's Premium Spring Water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst.
790
Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit HermansWater.com. Herman's Premium Spring Water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit HermansWater.com. Herman's Premium Spring Water
brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy
hydration and hello to hydration. Visit HermansWater.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy
hydration and hello to hydration. Visit HermansWater.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy
hydration and hello to hydration. Visit HermansWater.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy hydration and hello to hydration. The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy hydration and hello to hydration. The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Flower Associates, where they have the client that's ready to buy hydration and hello to
family-owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's Premium Spring Water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 community counseling center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville drop-in center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Are you or a loved one looking for a senior living residence offering independent living and personal care? Then the Heritage at St. Paul's Senior Living Community in Greenville is right for you. The Heritage offers private apartments that provide the comforts of home with as little or as much personal care as you need. St. Paul's makes it easy to feel at home. Call 724-588-7610 or visit stpauls1867.org today for more information or to schedule a tour.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
My car does more than take me from here to there. And I expect my insurance to do more too. That's why I chose my agent and Erie Insurance. They offer first accident forgiveness and the service I deserve at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent is Mailer Insurance. Get a quote today at mailerinsurance.com. Mailer Insurance, a Reinhardt's agency affiliate.
Erie Insurance services are provided by one or more of the following insurers: Erie Insurance Company, Erie Insurance Property and Casualty Company, or Flagship City Insurance Company, home offices Erie, Pennsylvania, or Erie Insurance Company of New York, home offices Rochester, New York, an equal opportunity insurer.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game, and then it will be Game 2 of our doubleheader, the District 10 1A Championship game between Jamestown and Youngsville. The teams played twice this year, combined 3-point margin in the two. The teams split, and they will play for both in the state tournament and the District 10 championship trophy. 53-22, the Wilmington girls on top. We'll come back with the third quarter after this quick timeout on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's Premium Spring Water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
We will be getting set for the third quarter in a few moments. Ryan Briggs with you today here at Meadville High School. Aaron Byro producing our game and doing a great job as always. Busy day for Aaron. Had Coach's Corner this morning. Of course, Coach's Corner on every Saturday on Sports Radio 96.7 with George Abraham and Albert Campman. And Aaron Byro is the man that makes that show go behind the scenes. And now working a doubleheader. Game one of the doubleheader. So far, so good for Wilmington. Hounds are on top by a score of 53-22, and they will have the ball to start the third quarter. Hounds are the designated visiting team today. They are in the Navy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold. Seneca in the home whites, blue numbers and letters outlined in black, blue, and black trim for the Bobcats. Maybe a little Kenny Wayne Shepherd, blue on black, perhaps. Where's Seneca a little bit black and blue after that first half. Both teams black and blue in the first quarter. We had 23 total foul shots in the first quarter. Leah Crarup on the right wing. Slings it over to Bruckner. Now up top. Flick back left side to Jekovic. Maya Jekovic, 11 points in the first quarter. Finds Crarup, who had 10 in the first half. Crarup crossover dribble. Driving kick right corner. 3 from Fanko. Up short, no good. Fanko starting the second half for Sarah Dieter, who has 4 fouls. Bringing the ball down court is Millie Hines. Knocked away from behind by Jekovic. She tried to save it in the corner, but could not quite get there. She gave it a pretty good effort, though, using that speed we talked about, but needed perhaps another step or so. And it stays Seneca ball in the forecourt as we get our first look at the Seneca offense in the second quarter, or the second half, I should say. Haley Farrell, right wing with it. She had 6 in the first half, and then she'll be fouled on the near side. Crarup whacked her on the arm. When Farrell picked up her third foul, that certainly tilted things away from Seneca. Crarup called for the foul. It's going to be Leah's third. Team third also. Farrell with it. Farrell into the lane, up on the left-hand glass, no good. Rebound picked off by Bruckner. Here comes Wilmington. Over the timeline with it, Crarup. Left of the lane, Bruckner goes all the way, puts it up, good on a foul. Reese Bruckner in double figures with 10. The third Wilmington player to reach that plateau. And a 3-point opportunity upcoming. Bailey Dernar picks up the foul, her second, team first. And it will be Reese Bruckner shooting 1. Free throw, no good, but Jekovic somehow comes out of there with the rebound. Up top to Fanko. Hands it off to Crarup. Leah Crarup, spin dribble right of the lane, up with the right hand, short, no good. Rebound grab by Blau, knocked away from behind by Bruckner, however, and Jekovic has it for the Hounds. Near wing Crarup as Wilmington goes right to left. Crarup, bottom of the old foul circle, jumper good. Leah Crarup's first 2-pointer of the game. She has a dozen. Now the team's leading scorer, 57-22. This is a 27-2 run for Wilmington going back to the second quarter. Paduku, the high-low into Farrell, posting up inside, puts it up and in. Seneca had a lot of success with that in the first half, but the foul trouble became a significant factor. 57-24, right wing, 3, Fanko, up, got it! Ellery Fanko! 4th 3 of the afternoon. She may be making a strong bid to be the rare double award winner, both Reinhardt's and Short's player of the game and lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. We'll see. 12 points on 4 threes. Hand off to Blau with it. Blau with Jekovic all over her. Entry near block inside. Paduku posting up. Paduku on the block, working on Fanko. Near wing with it, Paduku. Harlan and Brewer coming back to the table for Wilmington. Addie Wilson will also be checking in for the first time today. Dieter being sent back to the table as well by head coach Mike Jekovic. Left wing Dernar with it. 3 on the way. Good for Bailey Dernar. The senior, Dernar, hitting her 20th 3 of the year. She leads the team. Back the other way. Jekovic all the way. Up and in. She hit the gas and put it up and in. 62-27. Jekovic now with 13. Farrell inside for cutting. Paduku puts it up. No, but a foul. Flick got her on the arm. And one free throws with 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Foul on Alyssa Flick, her third, team second. Don't forget, this is game 1 of 2 today on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. Paduku's first free throw is good. 5'6" junior. Gets her 3rd point of the game. Faduku on the season, 12 of 22 coming in at the line, 55%. The Wilmington 5, Dieter, we see Emily Arblaster in for the first time. Addie Wilson, Harlan, and Brewer back in. Faduku, line on the right, good. Faduku 2 for 2, 4 points for the junior who made the start today. Wilson down court to Harlan, left baseline. Harlan across the lane, up with the right hand, short, no good. Farrell the rebound for Seneca. Farrell over the timeline with it. Crossover dribble on Brewer, kick it left side. Blyle steps into a three, it is short. Rebound, Addie Wilson tracks it down for Wilmington. Wilson, head to Arblaster. Arblaster. She and Dieter are the two seniors on this Wilmington squad. Wilson around an Arblaster screen. Wilson works it down low. Brewer posting up, puts it up, no good. Rebound, Kaya Brewer, and she is fouled down low. That'll be the second foul in the quarter on Seneca. And this one goes on Faduku, her first. She's one of the few players that's played that did not have a foul, to her credit. Inbound to Brewer, back to Wilson, right wing. Addie Wilson. Runner left of the lane. Jumper was deflected and then touched by Wilmington on the baseline. So it will be Seneca basketball. Mallory Hamill, Audrey Hamill, and Lexi Kibbe back in for Steve Carter's squad. And we've reached our third quarter media timeout. Wilmington in command, 62-29. We'll have more after this on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
December, outside. Inside, it's room temperature. July, outside. It's so hot. Inside, yep, it's room temperature. Keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside.
Van Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
We return to third quarter action here at Meadville High School. The Wilmington Greyhounds appear to be on their way back to the state tournament for the third time in school history, second straight year. They also went back in 91, went last year, and now will be on their way down to Avonworth in the first round of the state tournament as they lead 62-29, 3:19 to go, third quarter. We're into the rolling clock here. Farrell receives the pass in the low block, the high-low from Mallory Hamill, and a foul down low coming up on Wilmington. They may get Brewer. And indeed, no, it's going to be on Harlan, her first, team third. Scott Barzak, Cody Vega, Ty Barzak, they've been busy today, and it's been that kind of game. They certainly have. They've let him play, too. I mean, it's not a case where it's just been calling every single touch foul. Shot put up by Hamill, no good. Harlan, seated, comes up with the rebound, but throws it right to Blyle of Seneca. If they called everything, we'd still be in the first quarter. Blyle on the near wing with it. Blyle around a screen to the top of the key, throws a bullet out to Farrell, near block. Hamill posting up inside on Wilson, puts it up with the right hand, no good. Sarah Dieter the rebound. Outlet down court for streaking Harlan. Deflected by Kibbe, who looked like a cornerback, knocking it away from a wide receiver. And it will stay Wilmington ball with 2:24 to go in the third. Harlan out. Caradillo back in for Wilmington. Inbound to Deal at the foul line. Left wing to Brewer. Brewer in the lane. Jumper, glass rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Deal, who stumbled and will be called for the travel. This Wilmington team, a lot of depth, a lot of versatility, too. They can play a little bigger lineup, a little smaller lineup, and some of the reserves getting a little bit more run here in this one with a sizable lead. And you never know where you get a flu bug going around or a turned ankle or something. Maybe players that play 6 minutes a game have to play 12 in the next game or something of that sort. They've got a lot of experience already, but there's nothing like postseason experience. Wilmington will get some more postseason experience starting Friday night. Entry inside, posting up inside Julia Zajac for Seneca. Layup is good. Zajac's first basket of the afternoon. Our blaster left wing up top to Dieter. Dieter to the foul line, right wing for Addie Wilson. Wilson turns the corner. Left of the lane, jumper, glass rim, no good. Rebound is going to trickle out of bounds, and it will stay with Wilmington. Ave Pushchak in for Seneca, 5'2 senior. Her first action of the day. While out with a minute to go. Inbound to Deal. Kick it out left side. Wilson, 3 long, no good from the left wing, and Pushchak with the rebound. Kibbe over the timeline. Kibbe in the lane. Driving kick left side for Zajac. Zajac, 10-foot runner. Back to the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Zajac. Second try, no. Rebound grabbed simultaneously by Zajac and Deal. And Seneca maintains possession. The arrow points towards the ladies in blue and white with a half minute to go in the third quarter. Coming up after the game, of course, is the 3 put up by Kibbe, right corner, no good. Weak side rebound, Mallory Hamill. Spins to her right, puts it up with the right hand and good. Hamill in double figures with 10. She's the highest scorer today for Seneca. 62-33, 15 seconds to go. We have the Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. Lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game as that's in the post game. Dieter drives right of the lane, loses it out of bounds, and it will be Seneca ball as time running down. Kibbe with it. Kibbe lets it fly from half court. Off the backboard, and that is the end of the third quarter. The Wilmington Greyhounds are 8 minutes away from the state tournament. They take a 62-33 lead into the fourth quarter here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Get it all done at One Stop Mail in Hermitage. One Stop Mail is your go-to destination for all your mailing and shipping needs. From fast and efficient packing to reliable shipping services, One Stop Mail's got you covered. Plus, their printing and copying services will help you leave a lasting impression. Experience convenience and top-notch customer service all under one roof. Visit them today and simplify your mailing experience at One Stop Mail. One Stop Mail, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage, or follow them on Facebook.
December, outside. Inside, it's room temperature. July, outside. It's so hot. Inside, yep, it's room temperature. Keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside.
Van Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Wilmington ball to start the fourth quarter. Maya Jekovic left wing. Jekovic drives the lane, pulls up with the right hand, rattles out, no good. Farrell the rebound for Seneca. 62-33, Wilmington with the lead. Wilmington has 4 of its 5 starters out there to start the fourth quarter, along with Ellery Fanko, who started the second half. And Fanko's defense up top forces a traveling violation on Bailey Dernar for Seneca. So will be Wilmington ball moving right to left in the navy jerseys, white numbers and letters outlined in gold, white trim. Seneca in the home whites, blue numbers and letters, blue and black trim. Fanko, 4 threes for 12 points today. Zips it left side to Jekovic. Jekovic looking up top. Crarup coming off a screen, tangled up, hit the deck, ball grabbed by Hines. Hines on the left block, kicks it out left side. A 3 hoisted by Dernar, short. Weak side rebound, dug out by Bruckner, and here comes Wilmington, outlet down court. Crarup with it. Crarup in the lane, lefty layup, no good. Flying in for the rebound is Jekovic. It's knocked out of her hands, and it stays Seneca ball Wilmington ball, 6:50 to go. Baseline inbound to Bruckner. Now Jekovic left wing into the corner for Leah Crarup. Crarup throws a bullet right side. 3. Fanko up. Rims out, no good. Would have been number 5 for her. Instead, the rebound tracked down by Dernar. Pass down court, intercepted the steal. Taking it all the way will be Flick. She'll put it up. Good enough foul. Alyssa Flick with 5, her first points in the second half. So Alyssa Flick, our Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game, after that 18-point effort Wednesday against Northwestern, she'll have a 3-point opportunity. Foul is on Millie Hines, her second, team first. Audrey Hamill, Mallory Hamill, Kibbe, and Pushchak back in for Seneca. Wilmington will send Wilson, Deal, Dieter, Harlan, and those four come in. Our blaster crouched at the table waiting for Flick. Likely last we'll see of the Wilmington starters today, with Wilmington leading 64-33. Free throw up and good for Flick. And it's 65-33. And the scoreboard was a bit late now. They get it fixed and we're good to go. Kind of academic at this point, but always striving for accuracy. Coming up on the 6-minute mark. Kibbe on the left wing goes up top, and now right of the lane with it is Pushchak. Near wing Mallory Hamill works it inside for the back cutter, picked off by Addie Wilson. Wilson ahead to Harlan. Harlan from the right wing. Harlan has it knocked away, popped out of her hands and off of her arm, out of bounds. Good defense by Lexi Kibbe. And it will go back to the Seneca Bobcats with 5:50 to go. Kibbe at midcourt, lost it, regains it. Kibbe into the front court, works it right side. Getting inside is Audrey Hamill, puts it up around the rim and in for Audrey Hamill, her first basket of the afternoon. So Hamill, one of the seniors for Seneca. We've seen a lot of her today, but that's for her first points. 65-35, 5.5 minutes to go. Wilson to the left block, stripped by Kibbe. Scramble for it, pops up in the air, still loose. And then we will have a jump ball, and Wilmington will have possession with 5:17 to go. Wilmington inbound on the baseline. Wilson inside, knocked away. Mallory Hamill comes up with a takeaway. Hamill's done a lot of nice things today for Seneca. Team high 10 points. She has 10, Farrell 8. You can see why Seneca won 15 games this year. Hamill gets it inside for Pushchak, puts it up, no, but she's fouled, and Ave Pushchak will shoot 2 with 4:43 to go. Pushchak, the senior. Foul goes on Avery Harlan, number 2 on her. And it's the team's first in the fourth quarter. 4:40 to go. First free throw up, and it rims out, no good. Updating the 2A consolation game, end of 3. West Middlesex leading Cochranton 27-16. Game 2 down at Farrell will be the 2A title game. Kennedy and Maplewood. Mark Slazak, Bob Greenberg with a call on that one. Pushchak hits the free throw. Her first point of the game. 65-36, 4.5 minutes to go in this one. Entry from the right wing inside, off the mark, intended for Wilson, and it goes back to Seneca. Blyle back in, along with Dernar. Audrey Hamill and Kibbe check out for the Bobcats. Allie Walker, 5'5" senior, in for the first time for Seneca. Head coach Steve Carter goes a little deeper into his bench. Emma Blyle there, up top for Pushchak. Looks like they have the seniors out there right now. It's an all-senior lineup. Rebound pulled down by Dieter after the missed shot. Sarah Dieter right of the lane. Speaking of seniors, kisses it high off the glass and good. Sarah Dieter, 6 points, her first points of the second half. Sarah Dieter has put together a really nice senior season for the Hounds. Right of the lane, Walker with it, and Walker is fouled with 3:30 to go, and we'll have our final media timeout of the afternoon. But first, Ty Barzak will tell us who the foul is on. And we'll go on Addie Wilson. Her first, team second, and timeout on the floor. Wilmington on its way to the state tournament. 67-36. We'll be back with the final 3.5 minutes after this on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Agriculture is more than a business. It's a way of life. My bank understands agriculture. They're local. They're here for the long haul. Agriculture is a business that varies like the weather. That's why I need a financial partner I can grow with, in good times and bad, whether or not.
Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, your community bank, online at mcsbank.bank.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
The Wilmington Greyhounds are on their way to the state tournament in a little over 3 minutes. And Seneca with a basketball. West Middlesex has punched its ticket, a 33-18 win over Cochranton today. So congratulations to head coach Mary Jo Staunch and the Big Reds. Caitlin Stevens, 18 points, 16 rebounds today. High-low inside to Allie Walker. First shot, no good. Second one, good. So Allie Walker, the senior, gets into the scoring column for Seneca. Right wing, Fanko, 3 short, no good. And the rebound tracked down by Pushchak for Seneca. Arblaster, Brewer, Wilson, Fanko, Harlan, the Wilmington 5 with 3 minutes to go. Walker top of the key, right wing for Audrey Hamill. Hamill, pick and roll inside to Walker, batted away by Harlan, and it goes out of bounds, and it will stay Bobcat ball. Dieter back in. And Harlan out with 2:40 to go. Baseline inbound. It's a bullet inside to Blyle. She'll put it up and in. Nice pass from Hamill. Blyle gets her first basket of the afternoon. So the senior who started had not scored until then. 2:25 to go, 67-40. Pass by Wilson, intercepted by Pushchak. Pushchak fumbled the ball, knocked away. Dieter trying to save it. Could not get there, and it will be Seneca ball at midcourt. Don't forget, after the game, we'll have the Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game, lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, and then get you set for game 2 of our doubleheader, the 1A championship game. Jamestown and Youngsville should be a good one. Those teams played twice in the regular season. Driving to the lane is Dernard, but it's stripped away. Sarah Dieter got a hand on there to hit Dernard's leg and went out of bounds. And it will be Wilmington basketball as we turn under 2 minutes to go in this one. 67-40, the lead for the Greyhounds. Dieter down the lane, runner, glass rim, no good. Rebound tipped around. Dieter grabs it. Second try, no, but a foul. Sarah Dieter back to the line. She knocked down 2 free throws in the first quarter. Dernard called for the foul, her third. Team second. 1:33 to go. Sarah Dieter shooting 2. Dieter short on that one. She's at an even 60% on the season, now 15 of 25. Walker's going to check out for Seneca. Blyle will check out too. Steve Carter giving his seniors a well-deserved curtain call, bringing them out one at a time. A tough day for Seneca, but a good season and a lot to build on for the Bobcats. A lot coming back. Outstanding head coach in Steve Carter. And at some point, unless you win it all or you don't make the playoffs, every team goes through that. Or you reach the end of the line. Kyla Baney in for the first time for Wilmington. Fanko out. Dieter free throw up. Short missed them both. The rebound simultaneously grabbed Liz Harvey and Kaya Brewer. That might have been the slowest jump ball of the season. Kara Deal back in. Dieter out with 1:25 to go. We also see Grace Bojarski in for Seneca, a 5'6" junior. Right corner, Kibbe with it. Kibbe drives the baseline. Wilson knocks it away. 67-40. Wilmington with the lead. Coming up on the 1 minute mark. Baseline inbound over the head of Bojarski. Grabbed by Kaya Brewer. She'll go all the way. Lefty lip up. Missed it. Rebound grabbed by Baney. She'll put it up and in. Kyla Baney gets into the scoring column. 69-40. 46 seconds to go. Kibbe into the front court. Kibbe to the right block. Works it inside. Knocked away by Wilson. A nice job by the security officer to keep the ball from going into the lobby. Of course, we've been on the rolling clock for much of the second half due to the size of the margin. Wilmington led 53-22 at the break. Right wing, Hamill with it. Mallory Hamill to the left elbow. Moves it off to Lily Carrier. Hamill back to Carrier. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound near side. Hamill with it with 13 seconds to go. Hamill working on our blaster. Wilmington is going to get win number 20. Entry stolen by Wilson. 5 seconds to go. Wilson pulls up. She'll dribble it out. And the Wilmington Greyhounds are on their way to the state tournament. 69-40 your final. We'll come back with a full postgame. We'll try to get head coach Mike Jekovich up here. We'll have our postgame awards, all that and more. Wilmington a winner, 69-40 on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the sub of the game and play of the game.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
When? Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win?
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Ray's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Ray's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the sub of the game and play of the game.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 Community Counseling Center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information. Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 Community Counseling Center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here at Meadville High School. Jamestown and Youngsville will be getting underway in the 1A title game in about 15 minutes or so. In the meantime, we recap our game here today. Wilmington in the District 10 1A or 3A consolation, the first of our 2 games, I should say. We, of course, will have Jamestown and Youngsville coming up in a little bit. But Wilmington a winner today, 69-40. The Hounds are on to the state tournament with the victory, 20-5 overall. Seneca concludes the season with a record of 15-10. Wilmington led 30-11 after 1. Seneca was able to battle back and make it 32-20, but then Wilmington a big run, 21-2 run to close the second quarter. and then scoring the first 6 points of the third quarter, taking full command of this one and going on to the win by a final of 69-40. We'll come back with a scoring recap and our post-game awards on 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
How well do you know your insurance company?
Well, I know I pay each month, and I'm covered.
Okay. Are you sure you have the best rates? Do you have the right coverage for your needs? Are you paying for things you don't need?
Well, I haven't actually talked to my agent. I just assumed...
Talk to a real person. Talk to someone local and see the difference.
Mailer Insurance is local. Mailer Insurance lives where you do, and will give you the coverage you need and nothing you don't at a fair price. And they are always here to talk. Mailer Insurance in Sharpsville or at mailerinsurance.com, a Reinhardt's Agency Incorporated affiliate.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 Community Counseling Center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We are back here on News Talk 790 WPIC. Ryan Briggs with you. Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich will be joining us in a few minutes when he makes his way up here to the press box area. Wilmington a winner 69-44, players in double figures. Maya Jekovich leads the way with 13, 12 each for Ellery Fanko, Leah Crarup, 10 for Reese Bruckner, 6 each for Cara Deal, Sarah Dieter, and Alyssa Flick. Avery Harlan, Kyla Bainey each with a basket for 2. Addie Wilson, Kaya Brewer, and Emily Arblaster played it, did not score. Wilmington 17 twos, 7 threes, 14 of 20, 69%, or 69 points. And we'll get to the Seneca scoring in a moment. We are now joined by Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich. And we're also looking to get our player of the game up here when she can navigate her way through the labyrinth known as Meadville High School. But Coach Jeck, congratulations. Obviously, you know, it was a slow start Wednesday here, a 180 tonight. You got off to a great start, and congrats on the win.
Thank you very much. Really happy for the girls. Losing that really tough game on Wednesday, you never knew how you were going to come out and play. The girls were really hungry to get to that state. From 1 through 16, we were really kind of on fire tonight to be able to score the ball offensively. So,
yeah, 4 players in double figures makes it a very difficult choice for the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, which we will announce in a moment. But certainly, you'd be pleased with the balance of your team. 13, 12, 12, 10, 6, 6, 6. I mean, that's a winning recipe.
We're the best when everybody's scoring. And I thought, Maya really kind of dictated the tempo of the game early. We got a lot of girls involved early, and that was one of the things that we talked about. Let's get everybody involved. We're at our best when everybody's doing their thing, and hats off to the girls. I'm super proud of them.
Ellery Fanko off the bench. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of drama in terms of our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. But 4 threes for her off the bench today, and to have a weapon like that, that's to make you feel good because you use your bench a lot, and for them to come through like that.
Yeah, Ellery, she's put a lot of hard work in this offseason, and she's had games where she's, had 2 or 3 threes, and tonight she was just feeling it. Super proud of her and the effort she's been putting in, as well as the rest of the girls, being very unselfish. There's a lot of times that we could have went one-on-one, but we found the open girl, and they made the plays.
So we already had our lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game. That is Wilmington junior Ellery Fanko, 4 threes for 12 points. And we'll now bring in our Reinhardt's Insurance player of the game. And she knows the head coach pretty well. It is sophomore guard Maya Jekovich, 13 points today, 11 coming in the first quarter. Maya, congratulations on a big win and a return to the state playoffs.
Thank you.
We're talking with Coach, and he doubles as your dad the other 6 days of the week. But obviously a fast start for you guys. You had a big part in that. Was there anything specific that you set out to do that might have been a little different, or maybe just something that was more of a focus or point of emphasis?
My dad has always told me to attack, and today I really thought I was going to do it and really put my mind to it. And we had this big speech at the start of the game in the locker room. We had this big speech by one of our other coaches, and she really got us fired up and got us ready. And I knew I had to start the game out fast and just get ahead so that we could get this win.
And you had the 30-11 lead going to the second quarter. Seneca comes back, makes it 32-20, starting to get a little bit hairy. A 21-2 run to close the half. Fanko a couple of threes. Reese Bruckner scored a couple of times. Kara Deal a 3-point play. Now, you had to be real happy with how you guys responded after Seneca made a run.
Yeah, we knew Seneca was going to give us everything they had. We knew they were good rebounders, and this game is a game of runs, and I thought our girls did a nice job of not reacting too much to that run and just making their own.
Yeah, we kind of just let the game come to us and didn't really worry about all of that because we knew that in the end we would pull out the win.
And now the Wilmington Greyhounds, 20 wins, which is certainly a big number. And going into the state tournament for the second straight year. Prior to last year, it only ever happened once in Wilmington history, now back-to-back years. I'll start with you, Maya. What's it mean to be a starter on the first Wilmington teams to go back-to-back in the state tournament?
It's a really big accomplishment for all of our team and me because this hasn't really been done in Wilmington. So we want to get the first state playoff win. I know that, and all the girls want it so bad. So I think with our determination and hustle, we'll pull out that win and be able to be the first team.
And the Hounds will be at Avonworth. Coach Jekovich, you've been down this road a few times with the boys. You've gotten a few of those playoff wins. Anything special planned for this coming week? Now you'll have 5-6 days to prepare for a really good Avonworth team.
Yeah, we know that going into the state playoffs, every team at this point is really good. And, I've been there with the boys team before, and it's a special. This is season 4 of our season. And, just being one of the 20% of the teams still available in the States to be playing, it's special not only for me, but for my daughter that I get to coach and for the rest of the girls that are my other daughters on the team. So really special for the community, and I know we'll have a great following on Friday down at Avonworth.
And obviously it has to be special for you. Maya's your daughter. You've had some of them in school as a teacher. Of course, a lot of them have all grown up together. I mean, it's not like you just met them last year or something. Has to be. And you mentioned, Wilmington is a smaller community. Not that any of our towns are in the Mercer County and Lawrence County areas are really big per se. I mean, some of them might feel bigger than others, but they're all pretty small. But kind of, it's really special, the family and extended families.
Absolutely. I've been coaching these girls since they were, back in 4th grade, 3rd grade. And, the work and the relentlessness that they have put into this game of basketball. And we told them this could be a special kind of group. And, from our seniors all the way down to our freshmen, they've really, kind of honed in on their craft and have gotten better and better each and every year. And the community support that we've received has been tremendous. And we couldn't do it without them as well.
Coach Jekovich, Maya Jekovich, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on win number 20, and best of luck in the state tournament.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's Wilmington head coach Mike Jekovich and our Reinhardt's and Shorts player of the game, Maya Jekovich. Maya has received a customized T-shirt courtesy of 2 J's and a B, screen printing and gifts located on East State Street in Hermitage. And our post-game awards, as always, are powered by Landmark Information Services. So the Reinhardt's player of the game, Maya Jekovich, a game-high 13 points. The lock, stock, and barrel sub of the game, Wilmington's Ellery Fanko. Quickly for Seneca, Mallory Hamill led the way with 10. Haley Farrell, 8. 5 for Bailey Dernar. 4 each for Ashlyn Fadoku and Lexi Kibbe. And Seneca concludes the season 15-10. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the start of game 2. They are not messing around. That pregame clock ticking down quickly. We'll come back with the Minuteman Press and one-stop mail starting lineups. It will be Jamestown-Youngsville. The District 10 1A championship game comes up next on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Or a loved one looking for a senior living residence offering independent living and personal care? Then the Heritage at St. Paul's Senior Living Community in Greenville is right for you. The Heritage offers private apartments that provide the comforts of home with as little or as much personal care as you need. St. Paul's makes it easy to feel at home. Call 724-588-7610 or visit stpauls1867.org today for more information or to schedule a tour.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 Community Counseling Center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
Unlock your business potential with Hermitage Minuteman Press. From eye-catching designs to professional printing, Hermitage Minuteman Press are your local experts. Boost your brand with stunning business cards, brochures, banners, apparel, and more. The Hermitage Minuteman Press team ensures top-quality results with lightning-fast turnaround. Plus, their marketing solutions will take you to the next level. Elevate your image and stand out from the competition. Experience excellence in printing and marketing at Minuteman Press today. Minuteman Press, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage. Online at hermitage.minutemanpress.com or follow them on Facebook. Mention this ad and receive 10% off your first order.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
When? Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win?
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all 3. Vase Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Vase Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
You're independent. So are we. We're a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests.
Mercer County State Bank. Member FDIC. Your community bank. Online at mcsbank.bank.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
Countdown to Tip-Off is brought to you by Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail in Hermitage. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all your printing, marketing, and mailing needs.
And we're back here in Meadville, and we are getting set. Jamestown and Youngsville, the 1A championship game. Time now for the Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail starting lineups. Minuteman Press and One Stop Mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. Give them a follow on Facebook. For Jamestown, the starters will be Brianna Shetter, 5'6" junior, Stacy Weimert, 5'6" senior, Ivy Riley, 5'6" freshman, Audra Thomas, 5'8" sophomore, Elena Cadman, 5'9" sophomore. Youngsville going with Molly Hellman, 5'8" senior, Marissa Van Gilder, 5'2" senior, Zaylee Cressley, 5'3" senior, Lindsay Higley, 5'5" senior, and Riley Robinalt, 5'6" sophomore. We are underway. Referee Jeff McElhenney puts the jump ball in the air. We're underway. Youngsville wins the tip. Youngsville, the home team, number 1 seed, going right to left in the white jerseys. Red numbers and letters outlined in black, red and black trim. Elena Cadman up top, knocks it away, and it's still loose, squirting out of there away from Van Gilder, grabbed by Jamestown. Right of the lane, Ivy Riley. Up, good at a foul. Ivy Riley with a 3-point opportunity. Jamestown, the visiting team, is in the black jerseys, gold numbers and letters, purple trim. We said Youngsville in the white jerseys. Youngsville 2-20 last year. First-year head coach Morgan Heibach has her team in the district title game. Riley good on the free throw to complete the 3-point play, and it's 3-0 Jamestown. 30 seconds gone by. Jamestown in a 2-3 zone. Left wing Cressley with it. Cressley has it knocked away, loose, and collected by Robinalt. Robinalt inside looking for Hellman posting up. It's going to be a jump ball, and Jamestown has the arrow. The officials for this game, by the way, Jeff McElhenney, Leanne Williams, and Jim Kupnowski. Youngsville set up an extended 2-3 zone. Cadman on the right wing. Cadman up top for Weimert. Weimert, a senior. Only senior on the Muskies, who are 7-15. The entry knocked away and grabbed out of there by Youngsville. Sitting up the offense is Robinalt, the 5'6" sophomore. Jamestown on the 2-3. Muskies, we have 5 healthy players. Entry inside, tipped out of bounds, off of Van Gilder. It will be Jamestown ball. So good start for the Muskies. Leading 3-0. Jamestown under head coach Jennifer McElhenney, defending District 10 champs, looking to go back-to-back in Class 1A. Left corner, Cadman with it off a screen. 3 for Elena Cadman, long, no good. Rebound tracked down near side by Riley and then knocked away by Van Gilder. Cadman leading Jamestown, averaging 15.2 points per game. She scored 33 total points in the 2 games with Youngsville. Youngsville won 41-40 over Jamestown December 28th at the Iroquois Christmas Tournament. Jamestown won 46-44 at the Tank on January 15th. Jumper along the baseline put up by Shetter, no good. Rebound grabbed by Robinalt for Youngsville. Robinalt down the lane, lefty lip, up and good. Riley Robinalt averaging 14 per game. She leads the Eagles in scoring. And the Eagles are on the board. It's 3-2, 6:08 to go, first quarter. Youngsville now settles back into the 2-3, maybe looking to trap out of it. Working on the left baseline, shot put up by Ivy Riley, no good, blocked out of bounds, and official Leanne Williams says it's Jamestown ball. Baseline inbound to the foul line. Weimert into the lane, 8-footer, no good. Rebound, Shetter with it, and a jump ball will be called. This time Youngsville has the arrow. Morgan Heibach in her first year as Youngsville coach. She's a Corey grad, played at Westminster for the legendary head coach Rose Scott. Now in her first year. Pass deflected by Cadman near side. Cadman trying to save it, and it works out for her. Van Gilder grabbed it, but Van Gilder was out of bounds, and it will be Jamestown ball. 3-2 Muskies lead. 5:41 to go in the first quarter. Cadman over the timeline against the 2-3. Riley with it. Back to Cadman on the right wing. Right corner now for Weimert. Right block shot put up by Audra Thomas. No good. Her first attempt of the afternoon. And Youngsville gets a defensive rebound. Higley grabs it for the Eagles. Left wing the lob to Cressley. 3 on the way. Strong, no good. And Elena Cadman with the rebound. Cadman has it knocked away at midcourt. It will be Muskie ball with 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Wilmington winning the first game today by a final of 69-40. Wilmington into the state tournament. West Middlesex girls in the state tournament in 2A. They defeated Cochraton 33-18. Ball knocked away from Cadman, goes out of bounds at midcourt on the far side, so Cadman will inbound near the scores table, far side. Jamestown, of course, played in Region 1 with West Middlesex, and of course Kennedy, who's playing for the 2A title today. Jamestown, a very tough schedule this year. Youngsville, a pretty tough schedule, too. These are 1A teams that play in primarily 2A leagues. Left corner, 3. Ivy Riley up, rims out, no good. Rebound dug out of there by Hellman for Youngsville. Bringing the ball down court, the entry left of the lane to Presley. Jumper no good, and the rebound dug out by Audra Thomas. Remains 3-2. Jamestown on top. 4:30 to go in the first quarter. And Weimert will walk it into the forecourt. Cadman on the near wing. Now Youngsville packing in the 2-3 zone. All 5 players inside the three-point line. Weimert left wing. Weimert pass up top. It's intercepted. Cressley jumped into the passing lane. Cressley will go all the way. Righty layup, missed it. The follow by Robinault, no good. Cadman the rebound. Jamestown with numbers. Cadman to the top of the key. Ball knocked away by Van Gilder into the far corner. Trickles out of bounds, and it stays Jamestown ball. And Robinault a little shaken up. She was down in a catcher's crouch trying to catch her wind. Van Gilder out, and will be Charlie Archuleta, 5'4" senior in for Youngsville. Baseline inbound, left wing, 3. Riley, long, no good. Rebound grabbed by Archuleta, who is then fouled. Of course, with Jamestown only dressing 5 players today, every foul becomes magnified, and Shetter picks up the cheap foul. Her first, team first, and we've reached the media timeout. 3-2 Jamestown on top. You're listening to the District 10 1A Girls Championship game on Newstalk 790, WPIC, and Sports Radio 96.7 on Facebook.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the sub of the game and play of the game.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 community counseling center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center Drop-in Center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
The first quarter is brought to you by the Grove City Area Federal Credit Union. Banking, but better.
Youngsville ball coming out of the timeout. 3-2. Jamestown with the lead. Winner will take on DuBois Central Catholic, the number 3 team out of District 9 in the state tournament next Saturday. The District 10 champ, of course, would be the host school for that. Pass on the near wing, intercepted. Weimert jumps the passing lane. Weimert down court. Weimert puts it up, deflected by Robinault. Rebound grabbed by Cressley. Cressley back the other way for Youngsville, moving right to left. Right corner to Robinault. Robinault driving in for the right block. Up on the right hand, no good. Rebound collected by Higley. Higley will kick it out. Left wing, 3. Archuleta. It is going to land on the baseline well short, and it will be Jamestown ball. Youngsville, the three-pointer is not part of the arsenal. Nobody with more than 5 threes this year for the Eagles. They like to get it inside, whether it's posting up or driving in. Youngsville in the 2-3, but now a trap. Weimert trapped, dribbling back towards midcourt, works it right side to Cadman, who catches it off the deflection. Skip back to the left elbow to Riley, up top, Weimert with it. Weimert shovels it off to Ivy Riley. 3, up, no good. Weak side board is going to trickle out of bounds off of the hands of Brianna Shetter. It is Youngsville ball. Riley, a 3-point play for Jamestown. Robinault, a basket for Youngsville. And that free throw is the difference so far, with 2:55 to go in the first quarter. Archuleta on the near wing. Toss up top over the head of Higley. Far side saved, however, by Robinault. Robinault rips through with it. And Jamestown settles back into the 2-3 with Riley and Cadman up top. That's a very active pair up top. Cadman, a lot of length at 5'9". Robinault drives in, scoop with the left hand, no good. Rebound pinballing around, and Cadman with it on a run out. Ball knocked away from behind, however, by Cressley, and here comes Youngsville. Outlet down court, making the catch on the left block is Hellman, and Hellman walked with the basketball. So it will be Jamestown possession. 2:22 to go in the first quarter. So glad you could spend your Saturday with us. for our last District 10 playoff broadcast. We'll start with state playoff broadcast Friday, and how long we go, we don't know. Hopefully we get to Hershey this year. Right corner, Cadman, 3 on the way. Good. Elena Cadman, 6-3, or 49th of the year. 6-2 Jamestown. And the way things have gone offensively for both teams, 6-2. Seems like it's uphill both ways for Youngsville. Cressley on the right side. Cressley to the right baseline, and a blocking foul will be called on Shetter. That's her second, team second. Of course, Jamestown has 5 players dressed today because of a couple of injuries. Not a big roster to start with. Robinalt checks out. She's favoring her leg. And it will be Van Gilder back in. Van Gilder to inbound, standing on the G and Bulldogs on the baseline. In for Hellman, off her hands and out of bounds. Weimert will walk it ahead. Youngsville sets up the 2-3. Backline anchored by Hellman in the middle. Van Gilder to her left. Higley to the right. Near block with it. The shot put up by Thomas. No, but a foul. Audra Thomas drawing contact inside. She'll shoot 2 with 1:37 to go in the first quarter. Foul is on Hellman. First foul of the afternoon on Youngsville. And will be 2 free throws upcoming for Audra Thomas. Thomas, 7 of 16 at the line this year, 44%. That one long, no good. Thomas, a 5'8" sophomore. Starting lineup for Jamestown, a senior, a junior, 2 sophomores, and a freshman. Second free throw, long, no good. And the rebound is grabbed by Higley. 6-2 Muskies, 1:30 to go first quarter. Cressley into the front court with it. Works it right wing to Archuleta. Toss up top now to Hellman. Reversal left side, picked off. Weimert with it, excuse me. Should go all the way. Righty layup, up and good. Stacy Weimert, the steal and the score. Third different player to score for the Muskies. They have taken an 8-2 lead, 1:10 to go in the first quarter. Cressley on the right wing. Right side to Archuleta, down low. It's knocked away from behind by Thomas with exactly a minute to go in the first half. Van Gilder to inbound. Van Gilder, right corner to Cressley. Cressley, right lane, 12-footer, long, no good. Rebound. Cadman had it, but then it was clipped from behind. No call. And then a carry will be called on Cressley. Maybe a make-up call. Either way, it's Jamestown ball. But this is as scary as Van Gilder went down and caught the side of Cadman's legs. Cadman is okay, and Jamestown has the ball. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. 8-2, Jamestown on top. And Youngsville in the 2-3. Riley right wing gives it back to Weimert. Riley right wing 3, good. Ivy Riley hits the 3. She has 6. It's 11-2 Jamestown. Half minute to go first quarter. Archuleta into the front court. Right wing over to Cressley. Cressley right of the lane to the right elbow for Higley. Higley finds Cressley. 18-footer no good. Rebound grabbed by Thomas. Plenty of time for Jamestown. 14 seconds to go in the period. Weimert over the timeline with it. Weimert, right wing to Riley. Ivy Riley, 6 points. Swings it to Cadman, left wing. 3, Cadman. Back of the rim, no good with 3 seconds to go. And the rebound grabbed by Cressley, and that is the end of the first quarter. The Jamestown Muskies, defending District 10 champs, off to a good start. They lead Youngsville 11-2. We'll come back with the second quarter after this on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
A community is more than just houses, buildings, and streets. It's the people who live and work and contribute to making life for themselves and the people around them better. Attorney Bill Motor believes in the young people who are this community's future. Attorney Bill Motor would like to say good luck, good health, and best wishes to all the players, coaches, band members, and cheerleaders in today's game and throughout the season. Attorney Bill Motor, 2500 Highland Road, Hermitage.
Are you experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns? Come visit one of the 2 community counseling center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville Drop-in Center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center Drop-in Center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Jamestown ball to start the second quarter. Muskies go left to right. Black jerseys, gold numbers and letters, purple trim. For the Muskies, who are up 11-2, Youngsville, the home team, is the top seed. White jerseys, red numbers and letters outlined in black, red and black trim. Right wing with it, it's Shetter. Shetter, right of lane, jumpers tipped by Hellman, and the rebound grabbed by Robinault back in for Youngsville. Youngsville needs Robinault out there. Right of the lane, dribbling around. Robinault still not moving at 100%. You can tell she has a little bit of a hitch in her step. Left wing to Cressley, dumps it near block into Hellman, puts it up, too strong, no good. The rebound grabbed underneath by Brianna Shetter for Jamestown. 7:24 to go in the half. Jamestown leading 11-2. And Youngsville staying in the 2-3. Two-hopper left wing to Cadman. Cadman to the block. Runner with the left hand, no but a foul. Elena Cadman will shoot a pair with 7:11 to go in the half. Foul's going to go on Hellman. That's her second. It's the team's first in the second quarter. There have been 4 fouls total, 2 on each team, and they're on 2 total players. Cadman long on the first one. Shetter, 2 for Jamestown, 2 for Molly Hellman of Youngsville. Cadman, 3 points today, hit a 3 back in the first quarter, one of 2 threes against the 2-3 zone. Second one is up, and no good. The rebound tracked down, however, by Audra Thomas for Jamestown. Pass out near side to Cadman, knocked away by Robinault. And the Muskies will keep possession in the forecourt. We have a brief stoppage to allow Zaylee Cressley to fix her shoe, and now we're back to action. Cressley up top in the 2-3 zone with Robinault. Driving kick by Riley, deflected. Then a foul will be called on Cressley. A blocking foul as Cadman tried to get around her. Cressley's first, team second. Shetter, Weimert, Riley, Thomas, Cadman for Jamestown. They're the starting 5. They're the only 5. Looking to be a fab 5 today. Cadman left wing, 3 on the way, off the rim, no good. The rebound loose in the lane and grabbed by Hellman. Her outlet deflected, but ripped out of there by Cressley for Youngsville. Cressley over the timeline with it. Cressley between the legs with the dribble, working on Cadman up top. We'll give it off now to Robinault. Robinault pivots, looking into the high post, grabbed it by Higley. Higley to the right block, puts it up and in. Nice move by Lindsay Higley. They get Youngsville on the board. Stem the tide a little bit. It's 11-4 Jamestown. 6:20 to go first half. Higley comes in averaging 2 points per game. Left wing, Weimert moves the pivot foot after picking up the dribble. She travels and it will go back to Youngsville with 6:13 to go in the half. 11-4, Jamestown the lead, but you can feel a little bit of momentum shifting to the team in the white and red. Robinault into the forecourt with it. Robinault left wing to Van Gilder. Now left corner for Hellman. Again, we talk about Youngsville does not shoot many threes. 18-footer by Cressley, banks it home. Just inside the three-point line, Cressley hits the long 2. Back-to-back field goals for Youngsville. The lead cut to 11-6. 5:50 to go in the first half. Cadman in the forecourt with it. Youngsville extending the 2-3 zone, right corner. Weimert, 3, up, banked it home! Weimert's 5th 3 of the year. She has 5, the lead back to 8. Stacy Weimert hits the 3 ball, and then a travel will be caught on Robinault. She tried to make an entry into the post, and it goes back to Jamestown with 5.5 minutes to go first half. Update on the game on Sports Radio 96.7. 23-5, Kennedy leading Maplewood in the 2A championship game. Left corner, Ivy Riley, 3, no good. Rebound dug out by Van Gilder for Youngsville. Kennedy an 18-0 run to close the first quarter. Golden Eagles, defending state champs, and looking to have some momentum going back into the state tournament and another district title. Driving the lane, Cressley will be called for the travel. And Youngsville will bring Robinault out, and she's grabbing at her right knee. She has like in the old days you'd call it a strawberry or a raspberry on her knee. You can see it from up here. It's about the size of a 50-cent piece below her kneecap. She's out, Archuleta back in. 14-6 Muskies, 4:50 to go in the half. Weimert, baseball pass right wing to Riley. Back between the circles for Stacy Weimert. Left wing, Cadman with the ball fake. Cadman to the block, up with the left hand over Hellman, no good. And we're going to have a jump ball called underneath. Higley tied up with Cadman. Youngsville has the arrow. Robinault's still really working on that knee. The case of just, maybe it, much like when you hit your elbow, everything goes numb. Perhaps that happened with her knee. Right wing, Archuleta with it against the 2-3 zone. A packed in 2-3, the entry into the block. It's knocked away by Thomas. There's a scramble, and we're going to have a jump ball. And it will be Jamestown ball this time as Cadman and Thomas combine to get dual possession with Youngsville. It will be Muskie ball, 4:22 to go in the half. And only one team out of District 10 1A advances to the state tournament. 3 go in 2A, 3 go in 3A, 4 go in 4A. Due to the number of teams or lack thereof, only one makes the state tournament from District 10. Cadman left wing baseball pass cross court over to Weimert. Her 3 no good, but a foul on the putback. And free throws upcoming for Audra Thomas. Foul will go on Lindsay Higley. Higley's first, team third. And 2 free throws upcoming for Audra Thomas, who went 0 for 2 at the line in the first quarter. That one rims out. So she's now 7 of 19 at the line this year. And we're going to have a timeout taken by Youngsville. 30-second timeout. 4:04 to go in the half. Jamestown leads Youngsville 14-6. You're listening to the District 10 title game on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan. I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Second free throw put up no good. Cadman, the rebound putback is short. And we'll have dual possession on the rebound. Higley of Youngsville, Shetter for Jamestown grabbing it simultaneously. It will be Youngsville ball with exactly 4 minutes to go in the half. 14-6, Jamestown on top. Muskies led 11-2 after 1. Ivy Riley was 6, Stacy Weimert 5 to lead the way for Jennifer McElhenney's squad. Right wing, Robinault, right of the lane to Higley, driving kick. 3, Hellman, good. Molly Hellman hits the 3. It's 14-9. If Youngsville can knock down a couple against the zone, that could go a long way. 3:30 to go in the half. Weimert into the front court. Right wing to Shetter. Shetter, left-hand dribble, splits a double team. The ball pops out of there. It's grabbed by Cressley. Cressley down court. Zaylee Cressley's going to go all the way. Righty lip is good. So coming out of the timeout, Youngsville scored 5 straight. The lead cut to 3, 14-11. Timeout Jamestown. 3:14 to go in the half. And Jamestown takes its first timeout of the afternoon. It will be a full timeout. 14-11, Muskies on top, Youngsville battling back. You're listening to the District 10 Championship game on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Ray's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Ray's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Jamestown ball coming out of the timeout. So Youngsville took a timeout 50 seconds ago and scored 5 straight. Now the Muskies look to regroup. Cadman will bring it ahead. Youngsville settles back into the packed-in 2-3 zone. Weimert left wing. Weimert harassed, now double-teamed. Weimert dribbling around left side. Weimert to the baseline, across the lane, to the right block. Shetter puts it up and in. Good penetration by Jamestown, and Shetter gets her first basket of the game. Jamestown answers coming out of the timeout. A much-needed hoop. Takes it back to 5, 16-11, 2:46 to go in the half. Archuleta left wing. Jamestown extending the defense a little bit up top for Cressley. Back to Archuleta. Lefty three from the left wing, no good. Shetter grabs the rebound. Ball knocked away, but into the hands of Audra Thomas for Jamestown. Coming up at the half of a first half recap, look at the District 10 scoreboard and recap our first game today, the Wilmington win over Seneca. Weimert picks up her dribble between the circles. Weimert, the left corner now. Cadman finds Riley. 3 short. Rebound, tracked down near side, grabbed by Cressley. Cressley whips it ahead, tipped out of bounds by Elena Cadman to prevent what would have been an easy basket. And now we've reached our second quarter media timeout. 16-11, Jamestown with the lead. 2:08 to go second quarter. We'll be back with more from Meadville High School after this on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Facebook Sports Radio 96.7.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The second quarter is brought to you by Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind.
Youngsville ball coming out of the timeout. Cressley to inbound. They're waiting for the second horn after the media timeout. We came back a little sooner than they were ready. And now action resumes. It'll be Cressley to inbound. Youngsville stacks 4 players left of the lane to Archuleta, near corner. 3 short. Rebound tracked down by Robinalt. Right wing. 3 put up by Cressley, long, no good. Hellman weak side board. Hellman stripped loose. Cadman battling for it. Cadman goes to a knee, comes out of there with it, and here comes Jamestown. Leading 16-11, 1:50 to go in the half. Kennedy up big at the half on Maplewood, 43-13 in the 2A title game. Weimert to the top of the key, left wing Cadman. Now out to Riley near midcourt. Reversal right wing to Weimert. Entry inside, deflected by Hellman. The steal outlet down court. Robinalt's going to go all the way and wave off the basket. A double dribble will be called as Robinalt picked it up and put it back down, and a chance to cut into the 5-point deficit goes by the wayside. Jamestown maintains its 5-point lead. 1:32 to go in the half. Youngsville stays in the 2-3. Left wing with it is Weimert. Weimert, lob right side, grabbed by Riley. Inside for Shetter, posting up. She hits the deck. It's grabbed by Cressley, who's in the prone position. She'll flip it over to Robinalt. Here comes Youngsville. Robinalt into the lane, batted away by Weimert. Loose, still loose. Ball bouncing around. Players going down like dominoes, and a travel will be called. And it will be Youngsville basketball. Wow. They call a travel on Jamestown. I don't know if anybody had possession. That was not the prettiest sequence in the history of basketball. Robinalt shot underneath, and she's fouled. That'll be on Audra Thomas. Her first. Team first, and Youngsville will have its first free throws of the afternoon. Riley Robinalt to shoot 2. Robinalt 60% at the line this year. Averaged 23.5 against Jamestown during the regular season. The first one was an air ball. Averages 14 per game. Season high a couple of times. Scored 25 against Commodore Perry. Scored 25 against Rocky Grove. That was during the regular season. Played the Orioles during league play twice. Second free throw, no good. Thomas the rebound. And it remains 16-11. Under a minute to go in the first half. Weimert into the forecourt with it. Let's see if Jamestown holds for one. Youngsville now will come out and extend the 2-3 zone. Ball knocked into the backcourt by Zaley Cressley. Weimert will be able to walk it back over the timeline again. Down to 37 seconds to go. They've already burned up 20 seconds. Weimert driving kick, Cadman left wing. Pass deflected. Cressley with a steal. Cressley with it, throws it out ahead. Robinault behind the defense will put it up and in. Riley Robinault with 4. The turnover turned into points. The lead cut to 3. 16-13, 20 seconds to go in the half. Youngsville still has a foul to give also. Weimert approaching a double team at midcourt, and the foul will be called on Cressley with a blocking foul at midcourt. Her second, team fourth. There's the foul to give, but I'm not sure necessarily that's what first-year head coach Morgan Heibach was interested in. So will be Jamestown ball on the near side with 13 seconds to go. Inbound from Cadman to Weimert. She'll walk it back into the front court. Down to 8 seconds to go. Baseball pass to Riley, left wing. Ivy Riley, left of the lane, stripped. Grabbed by Robinault. And then Cadman knocks it away. Out of bounds with 1.6 seconds to go. And Youngsville will have the ball in the backcourt. 1.6 seconds to go. The inbound will be sent in by Cressley. Cressley to Archuleta in the backcourt, and she tries to throw it down court, and it slipped out of her hands. And that is the end of the first half. Youngsville with a little bit of a charge to close the half, a 7-2 spurt for the Eagles. However, Jamestown on top, 16-13. We'll come back with a first half recap after this. You're listening to the District 10 Playoffs on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Great work, Smith. In appreciation of your hard work, please accept this plaque of recognition.
Awards.
And here's to the Hornets basketball team.
Trophies.
Did you see the size of those trophies?
Recognition.
The engraving place makes personalized plaques and trophies for all your recognition of excellence needs. Thousands of designs for any occasion. Visit them at 1945 East State in Hermitage.
This is XYZ Insurance. How can I help?
I have a question about my home policy.
Okay, question about phone policy.
Home policy.
Okay, gnome policy.
HOME, home.
Technology is great, but sometimes it's better to talk with a real person. With Erie Insurance, you have a caring, independent agent who's with you from beginning to end.
We don't have any HOMEs on record.
Call Reinhardt's Insurance, 724-342-2291. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the sub of the game and play of the game.
Great work, Smith. In appreciation of your hard work, please accept this plaque of recognition.
Awards.
And here's to the Hornets basketball team.
Trophies.
Did you see the size of those trophies?
Recognition.
The engraving place makes personalized plaques and trophies for all your recognition of excellence needs. Thousands of designs for any occasion. Visit them at 1945 East State in Hermitage.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
When? Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
Win-win-win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Bay's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Bay's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
The halftime show is being brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, a full-service deli and PA lottery location in Sharpsville, and proud sponsors of the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game.
16-13, the Jamestown girls on top of Youngsville. District 10 1A Girls Championship. Ryan Briggs with you today here at Meadville High School. Back in the studio, we have Aaron Byro producing our game. Jamestown led 11-2 after one, but Youngsville an 11-5 edge in the second quarter to cut it to 3 here at the intermission. Jamestown led in the first half by Ivy Riley with 6. Stacy Weimer added 5, 3 for Elena Cadman, and Brianna Shetter a basket for 2. On the Youngsville side, 4 each for Riley Robinalt and Zaylee Cressley. Molly Hellman hit a 3 for 3 points. Lindsay Higley a basket for 2. Fouls, Shetter 2 for Jamestown, Thomas 1. On the Youngsville side, Hellman and Cressley 2 each, Higley with 1. Of course, Jamestown only 5 players dressed today, so foul trouble not a big issue right now, but it could be as the game progresses. With both teams playing 2-3 zone, certainly protecting against fouls. Youngsville has a few more players dressed, but they've only gone 6 deep with Charlie Archuleta playing off the bench for the Eagles, and right now she would be the clubhouse leader for the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game. Earlier today, here at Meadville, it was Wilmington defeating Seneca in the 3A consolation, 69-40. Maya Jekovic, our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game, with 13. Ellery Fanko, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel sub of the game, added 12 on 4 threes. Leah Crarup with 12. Reese Bruckner with 10. Wilmington gets win number 20. Greyhounds back in the state tournament for the second straight year. They will be at Avonworth on Friday night in the opening round of the state tournament. West Middlesex girls will win today over Cochraton 33-18. That's a 2A consolation game. Middlesex back in the state tournament. Kennedy girls up big at the half on Maplewood in the 2A championship, 43-13. Last night, of course, the Grove City boys advancing to the state playoffs, a 50-47 win in the 4A consolation over Sharon. Hickory in 4A boys will go to the state tournament also. Hornets fell to Warren, 71-52. Hickory will be at Hampton Friday night. Grove City goes down to Uniontown. And in 1A boys, Farrell defeating Rocky Grove for the title, 56-22. Mercer boys, their fine season ended at 20-5. A 58-55 overtime loss to Eisenhower in the District 10 2A consolation game. That game went to overtime, by the way. 16-13, Jamestown on top. We'll come back with the third quarter after this. You're listening to the District 10 Class 1A Girls Championship game on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
December, outside. Inside, it's room temperature. July, outside. It's so hot. Inside, yep, it's room temperature. Keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside.
Van Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Bay's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Bay's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving driving course, as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic.
I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Jamestown will have the basketball to start the third quarter. The Muskies up 16-13 here at Meadville High School. Jamestown, the number 3 seed in the 3-team tournament, dumped Rocky Grove in the semis on Wednesday, 49-37. Jamestown led 27-14 at the half. Muskies this year, when they get to 46 points, they're 5-0. They're 4-3 in games decided by 5 points or less. Both of the regular season meetings between the teams were tight. Youngsville winning 41-40 up at Iroquois on December 28th. Jamestown won at home 46-44 18 days later. Right now, it's a 3-point game as we start the second half. Muskies in the black jerseys, gold numbers and letters, purple trim. Youngsville in the white, red numbers and letters outlined in black, red and black trim. It will be Stacy Weimert walking into the front court. Youngsville in the 2-3 zone, 1-3-1 zone offense, and an entry pass off the mark. Knocked out of there by Youngsville. Eagles have it. Cressley on the right wing. Cressley has it dislodged by Cadman, but now Cressley right of the lane, dumps it inside. Catch made in there by Higley. They zip it back on the right side. Van Gilder, 3, no good from the right wing. Rebound grabbed by Shetter, who was blasted by Hellman. And will stay Youngsville ball via the possession arrow. So Shetter, the double whammy, gets the rebound, then was flattened. And then Youngsville gets it on the arrow. Van Gilder works it inside for Hellman. She'll be tied up, and this time it will be Jamestown ball. So the possession arrow getting a workout here in the third quarter. They flipped it back and forth 3 times in the first half minute. Remains 16-13 Jamestown. Cadman over the timeline with it on the right wing. Over to Ivy Riley, 6 points. Weimert right corner. Far block inside. Thomas puts it up, no good. Rebound ripped out by Hellman for Youngsville. Robinault into the front court. Robinault scored 47 total points in the 2 regular season meetings, only 4 today. Muskies have done a good job of keeping her in check. Left wing, Hellman, 3 up. It's deflected. Rebound grabbed out of there by Shetter for Jamestown. And here come the Muskies. But no scoring in the first minute 13 of the second half. 16-13 Jamestown on top. Winner gets DuBois Central Catholic in the first round of the state tournament. Weimert gets it inside left block. Thomas, too strong, no good. Rebound grabbed by Shetter. Put back, no. Ball loose in the lane and dug out of there by Higley. Down court to a streaking Robinault. Puts it up, missed it. Rebound Higley, or Cressley, excuse me. Cressley with it. Zaylee Cressley reversed it right wing to Robinault, and Robinault walked with the basketball. Those teams really scrapping, but neither can break through on the scoreboard here in the third quarter. Ryan Briggs with you today. Aaron Bibro in the studio producing our game. Top of the key with it is Weimert. Right wing to Ivy Riley. Back to Weimert. Foul line jumper. Gets the roll. Stacy Weimert with a game-high 7 points. And Jamestown has opened up a 5-point lead. And 5-point lead feels like it's 15. If you're a Youngsville fan. High-low entry inside, knocked away by Weimert. Here comes Jamestown. So Weimert, the score at one end, the defensive play at the other. Jamestown led 11-2 after one. Youngsville battled back to within 3, but it's right now a 5-point game. 5:40 to go, third quarter. Cadman to Weimert. Weimert into the foul circle. Riley's jumper is blocked by Cressley. Rebound grabbed by Hellman. Down court, Robinalt will go all the way. Lefty layup, too strong, no good. Rebound batted out of bounds by Jamestown, and it stays Youngsville ball. Archuleta back in for the Eagles. Van Gilder out. Each team has 4 timeouts remaining, by the way. Jamestown took a full timeout in the second quarter. Youngsville a 30 in the second period. Baseline inbound near block to Hellman. And Hellman has it knocked away by Cadman. Swings it over to Shetter, but she can't handle it. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Youngsville possession. 5:21 to go, third quarter. Youngsville will have it on the baseline. Cressley to trigger. They stack 4 players left of the lane. And off to Archuleta. Archuleta between the circles. Left wing to Cressley, and Cressley walked with the ball on the drive to the hoop. $5:14 remaining in the third. 18-13. Jamestown looking for its second straight district title. Youngsville looking to get back into the state playoffs for the first time in 27 years. Cadman with it. It's knocked away, grabbed by Cressley, and then Cressley's going to be called for the travel. She was on a knee, got the ball, then came up, and you cannot do that. So an exchange of turnovers, it results in Youngsville ball at midcourt. Youngsville last played February 15th. It was a 49-14 loss at Cochraton, so 16 days off. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout taken by Jamestown. 4:59 to go in the third. 18-13, Muskies lead on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Are you or a loved one looking for a senior living residence offering independent living and personal care? Then the Heritage at St. Paul's Senior Living Community in Greenville is right for you. The Heritage offers private apartments that provide the comforts of home with as little or as much personal care as you need. St. Paul's makes it easy to feel at home. Call 724-588-7610 or visit stpauls1867.org today for more information or to schedule a tour.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Coming out of the timeout, Weimert attempts a 3 from the right wing. No good. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Youngsville basketball. 4:49 to go in the third. The only points of the second half, a Stacy Weimert basket. Youngsville gets it inside. Robinalt down the lane. The layup is good. Got a nice entry from Molly Hellman. Hellman with the assist. Riley Robinalt with 6, and the lead cut to 18-15. 4:30 to go. Third quarter, half-court trap. Ball knocked away, but grabbed by Weimert. Weimert left of the lane underneath the hoop, tiptoeing the baseline. A 2-hopper to Riley, back to Weimert in the corner. Youngsville settles now back into the 2-3 after trapping out of it. The Eagles have trapped at times out of it, and then there have been also times where the zone has been packed in. This time it's kind of your standard 2-3 now. 1-3-1 zone offense. Shetter on the right wing, back out to the point where Weimert work at right corner. Riley running the baseline. Now corner 3, banked at home. Ivy, Riley's second 3 of the afternoon. She has 9, and the lead is doubled. 21-15. 3:50 to go, third quarter. Archuleta right wing 3. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound out of bounds, off of Weimert, who just couldn't quite get the hands on it. And we've reached the third quarter media timeout. Jamestown 21, Youngsville 15. 3:45 to go, third quarter. We'll be back after this on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790, WPIC, and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Inside, it's room temperature. July. Outside. It's so hot. Inside, yep, it's room temperature.
Keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside. Van Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
In 1973, something wonderful happened in Sharpsville. That's when Lock, Stock, and Barrel opened their doors and served their first of now over 3 million giant submarine sandwiches. They still serve 42 whole subs on 15-inch buns. Lock, Stock, and Barrel also offers burgers, specialty sandwiches, wraps, gyros, salads, wings, and even breakfast. Call 724-962-5503. Lock, Stock, and Barrel, proud sponsors of the Sub of the Game and Play of the Game.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Youngsville ball on the baseline. Jamestown up 6, 3:45 to go, third quarter, 21-15. Top of the key, Archuleta. 3 might have been tipped by Cadman, had no rotation at all. The offensive rebound dug up by Higley. Her putback too strong, and Audra Thomas digs out the rebound for Jamestown. Muskies get a stop and look to build upon their 6-point lead. Youngsville back into the 2-3. Robinell comes out to challenge Weimert. She steps on the midcourt line. It's a violation, so that time was not a trap, just essentially a one-player press, if you will. Robinell caught Weimert off guard. Didn't realize where she was on the court, and Youngsville gets it back. So nice play by Robinell to get possession back for her squad. Robinell, top of the key, works it right wing to Archuleta. Archuleta to the baseline, cut off, works it across the lane, dug out Weimert with a steal. Weimert gets a measure of revenge. 3:06 to go in the third. Weimert will walk it into the forecourt. Weimert, right wing to Riley. Back to Weimert up top. Weimert to the foul line. Jumper on the way. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound dug out by Brianna Shetter. She's fouled, and she'll shoot a pair with 2:53 to go in the third quarter. Foul goes on Archuleta. Her first. And it's a team's first foul on either team in the third quarter. And it sends Brianna Shetter to the line to shoot 2. 18 of 35 at the line this year. And she hits that one. First one is good. Makes it 22-15. Line to the left. Taking her time, puts it up. And no good. Rebound, Hellman with it, and a jump ball is called as Thomas forces the tie-up. It will be Youngsville ball. 7-point game, 2:50 to go. We have to wonder at some point, will Youngsville have to come out of the zone? Jamestown may look to take the air out of the ball. We'll see what happens. Cadman all over Archuleta on the near wing. Give it off to Higley. Higley drives the lane. Righty layup, no good. Rebound tipped around, still loose in the lane and snared by Thomas. Robinall is down behind the play, and we're going to have a stoppage. Robinall is on all fours. Well, she may have been hit in the midsection, but she is down, and head coach Morgan Heibach will come out and tend to her. They send the teams to the respective benches with 2.5 minutes to go in the third. We'll take a 30-second timeout. We'll come back with more from Meadville after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
The third quarter is brought to you by Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958.
Coming out of the stoppage, a quick foul called on Zaylee Cressley, a reach-in for Youngsville, her third, team second. And Youngsville now into the man-to-man for the first time today. Jumper by Weimert, right of the lane, no good. Rebound grabbed by Higley, and then she'll be called for the travel. She went to make an outlet pass, and nobody was there. She ended up doing a 1-foot hop, and that is a travel. And back to Jamestown with 2:11 to go in the third. 22-15, Muskies on top. Youngsville showing 2-3 zone. We'll see if they match up out of it or settle back into the zone. Weimert on the right wing. Around a screen to the left. Weimert dribbling around against the man-to-man. Right wing, Cadman, 3, up. Rattles around and drops in. A friendly roll for Cadman. A huge basket. It's a 10-point game with 1:50 to go in the third. Largest lead of the afternoon for the Muskies. Jamestown now back into the 2-3 zone. Archuleta left wing. Cadman and Riley up top in the 2-3. Right wing for Van Gilder, who's back in. Into the paint for Higley, who walked with the ball. Lindsey Higley shuffled the feet. Jamestown has it with 1:36 to go. Into the forecourt, Cadman with it. Cadman on the left wing. Near corner now, Ivy Riley. Jamestown moving right to left. Back to Weimert. Right of the lane. Shot put up too strong by Shetter, no good. And the defensive glass cleared by Hellman for Youngsville. Cressley will bring it ahead. Cressley right of the lane. Cressley to the block up on the right hand. Good in the foul. And that'll be number 3 on Shetter also. First foul in the half on Jamestown, but a 3-point opportunity and a much-needed basket for Youngsville. Zaley Cressley has a 3-point opportunity. Cuts the lead to 8, 25-17, with 1:11 to go in the third quarter. Line to the right. Cressley holds the ball in front of her, now puts it up, and it is short. Rebound at Cadman. 1:09 to go. Cadman works it inside. Riley on the block, no good. A lot of contact. Rebound grabbed by Archuleta. She'll be tied up, and Jamestown has the arrow. Robinault back in for Youngsville after being shaken up. Archuleta out. 1:03 to go in the third. And Youngsville will go man on the out of bounds. Left corner, Thomas with it. Left wing, Riley. Back to Cadman in the corner, and she fumbles it out of bounds. Took her eye off of it. 59 seconds to go in the third, and Youngsville reclaims possession. 8-point game. Cressley will bring it ahead. Near wing to Robinault. 1-3-1 zone offense. Hellman, right corner, 3 long. And the rebound picked off by Weimert for Jamestown. 7 points today for Weimert. She has 7. Riley leading the way with 9. Weimert far side ball knocked away. It goes out of bounds, and it will stay Muskie ball with 37 seconds to go in the third. Cadman to inbound. Robinault guarding her. And the inbounds caught, and then it's going to be a violation as Thomas made the catch and then stepped on the midcourt line. She was in the front court when she caught it and then made the step. If she did it all in one motion, it would have been okay because you go into the backcourt. But in that case, it is a violation. Youngsville gets it back. 33 seconds to go in the third. Right of the lane with it is Higley. They dump it inside, batted away, loose on the floor. And a jump ball, Shetter, tied up by a couple of Youngsville Eagles. And this time it is Jamestown ball. 25.5 seconds to go in the third. Kennedy leading Maplewood 52-25 midway through the fourth in the 2A title game. Weimert with it. Weimert is fouled on the far side. That's on Cressley. That'll be her 4th. Zaley Cressley with 6 points today. One of the big guns for Youngsville. Has picked up her 4th. The team's 3rd. She'll check out, and in for the first time today, that is Kaylin May, a 5'2 sophomore. 8 seconds to go. Cadman inbounding far side to Weimert. Weimert back to Cadman into the lane, blocked away, loose. Cadman dives in there for it. Still loose, so we're going to have a jump ball with 1.2 seconds to go. Youngsville will have it. The benefit for Jamestown is they'll get the ball to start the fourth quarter now. Youngsville has to go the length of the court in 1.2 seconds. Robinault to inbound against a 2-2-1. Robinault into Van Gilder, and that is the end of the third quarter. The Jamestown Muskies are 8 minutes away from a district title. They lead Youngsville 25-17. Back with the fourth quarter after this on Newstalk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Great work, Smith. In appreciation of your hard work, please accept this plaque of recognition.
Awards.
And here's to the Hornets basketball team.
Trophies.
Did you see the size of those trophies?
Recognition.
The engraving place makes personalized plaques and trophies for all your recognition of excellence needs. Thousands of designs for any occasion. Visit them at 1945 East State in Hermitage.
Get it all done at One Stop Mail in Hermitage. One Stop Mail is your go-to destination for all your mailing and shipping needs. From fast and efficient packing to reliable shipping services, One Stop Mail's got you covered. Plus, their printing and copying services will help you leave a lasting impression. Experience convenience and top-notch customer service all under one roof. Visit them today and simplify your mailing experience at One Stop Mail. One Stop Mail, 3170 East State Street in Hermitage, or follow them on Facebook.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Jamestown, 8 minutes away from a second straight district title. They'll have the ball to begin the fourth, moving right to left, leading 25-17. Ryan Briggs with you here on 790 WPIC. Shetter, Weimert, Wiley, Thomas, Cadman, they've gone the route today for Jamestown. Only 5 players dressed for the Muskies due to injuries and illness. Weimert against the extended 2-3. Left wing Shetter. Shetter into the paint, and she will be called for the travel. Lost her balance, went to her knees, and Jamestown turns it over with 7:42 to go. Youngsville, 4 timeouts left. Jamestown with 3. Cressley, 4 fouls for Youngsville. Robinalt's pass far side for Van Gilder. Looked like it just slipped off the side of her hands like a screwball going out of bounds. 7:36 to go, an exchange of turnovers to start the fourth. Youngsville still in the 2-3. Cadman to Weimert. Weimert hands it to Shetter near wing. With 7:22 to go. Left of the lane, the entry knocked away, grabbed by Youngsville. The outlet goes all the way, righty lip, up and good. Zaley Cressley will put it up and in. Cressley with a team-high 8 points. And the lead cut to 6. 25-19. That 7:07 will feel like 7 hours for Jamestown, and head coach Jennifer McElhenney will take a timeout with 7:05 left. It'll be a full timeout. Muskies 2 timeouts now. Youngsville with 4. We'll take a break. Come back with more after this on News Talk 790 WPIC.
Did you know that Mancino's Driving School can give you your driver's test? That's right. Mancino's Driving School provides an approved Pennsylvania Department of Education certified driving course as well as behind-the-wheel training. Mancino's Driving School offers one-on-one, on-the-road driving lessons 7 days a week with day and evening hours. They use only certified driving instructors that have undergone extensive background investigation. For details or more information on adult training, go online to mancinosdrivingschool.com.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Action resuming here at Meadville with 7:05 to go, 25-19. Youngsville trailing Jamestown. Will be Muskie ball. Jamestown black jerseys, gold numbers and letters, purple trim. Youngsville in the home whites, red numbers and letters, red and black trim. Jamestown was seeded 3rd out of the 3 teams that qualified. Defeated number 2 Rocky Grove in the semis, and now looking to knock off the top seed Youngsville. Right of the lane with it is Riley. Ivy Riley inside, knocked away, loose. And Higley comes up with it, but she had part of her anatomy on the baseline. It stays Jamestown ball. These 2 teams, of course, played in the regular season, each team winning once. Jamestown a 46-44 home win. Baseline inbound by Weimert, threw it off the back of the defender. Her shot then was no good. Cadman with the rebound, but she steps on the baseline. It's going to stay Youngsville ball. Okay, I apologize. Or Jamestown ball, excuse me. So it's touched out of bounds by Youngsville first. Weimert, left wing to Shetter. Shetter, left of the lane. Runner, no good. Rebound, saved. And it will stay Jamestown ball. Weimert with a nice save. Threw it to Van Gilder, who caught it, but she was standing on the baseline. So Jamestown will keep it again. 6:38 to go. But this time a steal by Zaley Cressley. Cressley with it down the lane, leaves it for the trailer Robinoff, but that pass off the mark. Out of bounds, and a golden opportunity goes by the wayside for Youngsville with 6:32 to go. It remains 25-19 Jamestown. Berth in the state tournament on the line. Weimert with 7 points, walks it into the forecourt. Right side to Cadman. Cadman drives baseline. Cadman around Hellman, throws it up, no good. Rebound, Molly Hellman grabs it for Youngsville, one of the 4 seniors in the starting lineup. Down court, Robinoff, the only sophomore. She'll drive all the way. Lefty layup, no good. And the rebound dug out by Shetter for Jamestown. 6 minutes to go in the fourth. 6-point lead for the Muskies. Weimert in front of the Muskie bench. Fires it to Riley. Right wing Shetter. Shetter pulls up 15-footer. Got it! Brianna Shetter popped out and popped back in. A huge basket to open the fourth quarter, scoring for Jamestown. Lead back to 8. 5:38 to go. Cressley has her pocket picked from behind by Cadman. It goes out of bounds off of Cadman. Now Youngsville will take a timeout. 30-second timeout with 5:35 to go. Youngsville still has 3 fulls left. Jamestown has a full and a 30. We'll take a quick break. Come back with more from Meadville after this on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like.
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Ray's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Ray's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Youngsville ball coming out of the timeout. Jamestown back into the 2-3. They've played 2-3 all day. Right wing, Cressley, long 2. It's well long, and Weimert tracks down the rebound for Jamestown. 27-19, 5:20 to go, and Youngsville will go, well, they're going to stay in the zone, but extending the 2-3. Cadman left wing. Toss back to Shetter, right wing over her head and into the third row. Jamestown gives it back with 5:10 to go. 27-19. Don't forget after the game, Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. Van Gilder, right wing, dumps it on the right block inside for Higley, posting up. Over to Hellman. She's fouled on the shot. And free throws coming for Youngsville. That foul will go on Ivy Riley. Her first, team first, and 2 important free throws coming from Molly Hellman. 3 points tonight for Hellman, or this afternoon. First one is up. Long, no good. Hellman, 48% at the line coming in. Youngsville is a team 0 for 4 at the line. Jimtown's 2 for 9. Line to the right. Good, but a lane violation. So the point does not go up on the board, and it remains 27-19 with 5 minutes to go. Weimert will walk it ahead, guarded in the forecourt by Robinault. Picks her up. Weimert dribbling through a double team. Weimert left corner to Riley. Ivy Riley, 3. Got it! Ivy Riley with a dozen. 30-19. 4:37 to go. Largest lead of the afternoon for the Muskies. Entry inside for Hellman. She saves it, but threw it right to Audra Thomas of Jamestown. Muskies are up 11 with 4:26 to go. Closing in on a second straight district title, but still some work to do. Weimert right sideline over to Riley. Riley left-hand dribble out to Cadman. Weimert on the right wing. Youngsville still in the 2-3. Cadman right wing. Cadman right of the lane. Puts it up. No, but a foul. And Elena Cadman, 6 points this afternoon, will shoot 2. Foul will go on Van Gilder, her first. Team first. Cadman 0 for 2 at the line today. 6 points for the sophomore. Leading scorer for the Muskies each of the last 2 years. 74% at the line on the season. First one up. Rims out, no good. Archuleta back in for Van Gilder on the Youngsville side with 4:05 to go in the fourth. Line to the left, Cadman. Aims, shoots, good. Cadman with 7. 31-19. 4 minutes to go in the fourth. And Robinau lost the ball on the near side. Grabbed by Cadman. Cadman into the lane, puts it up. No, and a foul. Cressley fouled her. She's done. Should be disqualified with 3:55 to go. And we've also reached our media timeout as well. Cressley done with 3:55 to go. We'll have free throws for Cadman when we come back. First, Cressley out. Van Gilder in, and now the media timeout. Cadman will shoot 2 when we come back. The Muskies look to close it out. They lead by 12. You're listening to the District 10 playoffs on News Talk 790 WPIC.
I run a local business. With payroll, expenses, taxes, and equipment, taking care of business is a lot of work. But at my bank, I get mobile banking, online bill pay, and the financial advice I need to make the best decisions for my business. My bank is a financial partner I can count on.
Mercer County State Bank, member FDIC, your community bank, online at mcsbank.bank.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
Checking on a few scores from around the District 10 playoffs. The District 10 3A Girls Championship game, Mercyhurst Prep leading Northwestern 47-32 with 4:43 to go. We'll see if there's anything else here on the ticker coming along. A couple of sub-regional finals. In 6A, McDowell falls to State College 46-44. Altoona defeats Erie 48-18. And what else can we find here before Cadman toes the line to the left? First one up for Cadman, and long, no good. The 4A consolation game, Harbor Creek holds off Conneaut 53-48. Both teams advance to the state tournament, however, as 4 teams from 4A go on. So Conneaut giving Fairview a battle in the semis on Wednesday, and then Harbor Creek today. 3:55 to go. Cadman line to the left. Good on that one. 8th point for Cadman. And it's 32-19. 3:50 to go in the fourth. And we're back after a brief delay. Sorry about that. Van Gilder shot no good. It was a jumper just inside the 3-point line. The rebound grabbed by Shetter. Shetter right of the lane, tied up, and it is a foul. Or excuse me, a jump ball, I should say. A little out of sorts there, but apologize for the brief stoppage there. You did not miss much. A missed shot and then a turnover. 32-19, Jamestown leads. 3:15 to go. Right wing 3 put up by Archuleta. No good. Cadman the rebound. Cadman one-on-one with Robinau. Cadman to the left block, up with the left hand, too strong, no good. Riley for the follow, no, but a foul. And Ivy Riley, owner of a game-high 12 points, will look to extend the 32-19 lead with 3:04 to go. Archuleta, the foul, her second, team second. First one for Riley is good. Riley 2 for 2 at the line today. She's the game's high scorer with 13 points. And make it 14. Riley knocking them both down. What a big 3 she hit earlier this quarter as well. 34-19. 3 minutes to go in the ballgame. Archuleta right wing hoists a 3. Might have been tipped by Cadman. Cadman the rebound as well as it came off the backboard, but then Cadman steps out of bounds on the near side. It stays Youngsville ball with 2:51 to go. Archuleta to inbound. Archuleta, pass up top for Robinault. Robinault pivots. Robinault right of the lane, steps through up with the left hand and good. Robinault with 8. 34-21, but down to 2:40 to go. Youngsville needs to force some turnovers. Cadman over the timeline. Cadman left wing with it. Cadman called for the travel, and there's a turnover. Good job by the defender ranging over to cut her off. That was Higley. Goes back to Youngsville. 2:31 to go. Jamestown certainly not home free yet. Robinault will bring it ahead. Robinault over the timeline on the near wing. Robinault near block. Higley with it. Higley's pass deflected. It's loose and yanked out of there by Cadman for Jamestown. Cadman into the front court. Cadman into the lane up with the right hand and good. And that may set Jamestown into the state playoffs right there. Cadman in double figures with 10. 36-21. 2:05 to go. Robinault on the near side. 2-3 zone. Ball stolen away. Cadman picked her pocket. Cadman into the front court. Cadman all the way. Good at a foul. Elena Cadman will have a three-point opportunity with 1:55 to go. Robinault to foul her first. Team third. And Elena Cadman to the line for the 5th time in the game. And timeout will be taken by Jamestown before the free throws. 1:55 left. Jamestown closing in on the District 10 title. Back with the finish from Meadville on News Talk 790 WPIC.
I'm hungry.
Well, I know just the place to go.
They got what I like?
Oh, yeah.
Win. Wait, what about drinks?
Well, it's a bar and grill, so yeah, you're covered.
Win-win.
Speaking of win, they've got gaming too, so you can
win.
Come sit down for a great meal, a great drink, a great time, or all three. Wade's Pub and Grill has just what you want. So come by for good eats, cold drinks, and the latest ways to win. Wade's Pub and Grill, East State Street, Hermitage. Open on St. Patrick's Day.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer.
1:55 to go in the fourth quarter. Jamestown has opened up a 38-21 lead on Youngsville. District 10 1A championship. The 2A game has gone final. Kennedy Catholic defeats Maplewood 60-25. Lakefield's 15. Torrey Harvey 14, 12 each for Monique Vincent and Bella Magestro. Here, Elena Cadman with a dozen points, looking to make it 13. It's a 3-point opportunity. Ivy Riley leading Jamestown with 14. Cadman line to the left and good. 39-21. It's a 14-2 run after it was 25-19 early in the fourth. Entry in the high post. It's going to be a foul. Looks like on Audra Thomas. Thomas is second. Team second. Shedder 3, Thomas 2. Youngsville has lost Cressley. She was disqualified with 3:55 to go when she picked up foul number 5. Archuleta on the near side lost the handle out of bounds. And it is Jamestown ball with 1:42 to go. So the Muskies came in at 7-15, playing that brutal Region 1 schedule. Kennedy, West Middlesex, Mercer, Lakeview all twice. Farrell as well. Ivy Riley left wing to Cadman. She's open 3, no good. Rebound near corner. Out of bounds off of Cadman, who tried to save it, but out of bounds and back to Youngsville. You go through a schedule like that, that certainly will test your mettle, test your fortitude. Jamestown's had some other challenges as well this year. A small roster to begin with. Illness, some injuries. Only 5 players dressed today, but it's been a fab 5 for the Muskies. 1:16 to go. Higley on the left wing into the left corner and a foul. Robinault fouled by Weimert, her first, team third. 1:13 to go And what is our final District 10 playoff broadcast of the year? We'll open up state tournament play next Friday. Not sure where we'll be yet, but we'll be somewhere. Jamestown will be the only team playing on Saturday. Entry into the lane kicked out of bounds by Thomas. Muskies would be the home team, but last year they were unable to host. They played at Mercer. The Mercer boys had a game last year in the state playoffs. Not sure what Jamestown will do. There are certain guidelines from the PIAA in terms of seating and other things. Can't have a batting cage that's too low, stuff like that. Jumper in the lane, Higley no good. Second try, no, out of bounds off of Youngsville. So we know Jamestown will be playing DuBois Central Catholic next Saturday somewhere in the environs of Mercer or Crawford County and sometime in the afternoon. SAT day is next Saturday also, so the start times may be later as well, perhaps 3 or 4 o'clock. We'll see what decision is rendered with that. Weimer to Ivy Riley. Jamestown fans come to their feet. The Muskies are going back to the state tournament for the second straight year. Weimer near wing to Cadman. Weimer back to Cadman on the near wing. 23 seconds to go. Near block in for Thomas. Puts it up no good. And the rebound grabbed by Youngsville. Higley ahead to Archuleta. Lob down court for Robinault. Robinault right of the lane. 10 seconds to go. Robinault up top. 3 on the way. Too strong, no good. Cadman with the rebound. Looks at the clock. She's going to dribble it out with Higley swatting at her. That'll do it. Meadville is Muskieville. Jamestown wins its second straight district title. 39-21. The Muskies are back in the state tournament. District 10 champions in 1A for the second straight year. We'll come back with the recap after this on your home for the District 10 playoffs. News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook.
Experiencing anxiety, depression, or any other mental health concerns, come visit one of the 2 community counseling center drop-in centers in Mercer County. In Sharon, visit their drop-in center at 114 West State Street, right across from the McDonald's, or visit the Greenville drop-in center at 103 North Main Street, right across from the hospital. At the Community Counseling Center drop-in center, you can become more active in our community with like-minded individuals. Drop in to become a member or call 724-981-1166 for more information.
December, outside. Inside, it's room temperature. July, outside. It's so hot. Inside, yep, it's room temperature. We keep Mother Nature where she belongs, outside. Van Jack Heating and Cooling is a Luxair certified comfort expert dealer servicing all of Mercer County. Van Jack services mostly all makes and models and has financing available. Call Van Jack Heating and Cooling for a free estimate or at vanjackheating.com.
I've worked hard to make my house a home, and I expect my insurance to work hard too. That's why I'm with Erie Insurance and my local agent. They offer the service I deserve, the coverage I need, all at a price I can afford.
Your local Erie agent in Hermitage is Reinhardt's Insurance. Get a quote at 724-342-2291 or visit reinhardts.com. Go to erieinsurance.com for company licensure and product details.
I'm stylish.
I'm classic. I'm extremely sarcastic.
I'm in love with this band.
I'm the #1 fan.
I'm a musical genius.
Let your t-shirt do the talking. We've got just the message you're looking for.
Need a customized t-shirt? Then stop at 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing in Hermitage. From your favorite prints to customized t-shirts, hoodies, and more. Shop 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing with big city design right here at home. 2J's and a B Custom Screen Printing on East State Street in Hermitage.
Stay refreshed and hydrated with Herman's Water, your go-to bottled water choice in the Valley since 1908. Herman's premium spring water is sourced from nature's purest springs, delivering a crisp taste that quenches your thirst. Say goodbye to dehydration and hello to hydration. Visit hermanswater.com to order your supply today that can deliver to your home or office for free. Ask about our new customer offer of 1 month free rental and 2 free bottles. Herman's Water, when taste matters.
The Fifth Quarter Show is brought to you by Reinhardt's Insurance. Insurance solutions to help you accomplish your goals. And now, proud sponsors of the Player of the Game.
We will have the Reinhardt's and Shorts Player of the Game and the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game coming up in just a few moments. The awards ceremony right now, as the runner-up awards being given to Youngsville and the head coach Morgan Heibach. And what a job she has done, she and her staff this year. Youngsville won 2 games last year to get to the top seed to be in the district title game today. Playing a very tough schedule, too. It's very notable and certainly a senior-laden group, but a lot to work on as well. So hats off to Youngsville on making this far after really having some struggles the last few years. Now Jamestown head coach Jennifer McElhenney putting the medals around her players. We'll be giving out the team trophy in a couple moments. Jamestown a winner today, 39-21. Scoring recap: Ivy Riley led Jamestown 1, 2, 3 threes, 3 of 3 at the line for 14. Elena Cadman, 2 twos, 2 threes, 3 of 7 at the line for 13. Stacy Weimert, 2 twos and a 3 for 7. Brianna Shetter, 2 field goals, 1 of 2 at the line for 5. Audra Thomas, 0 for 4 at the line, did not score. Jamestown, 7-2, 6 threes, 7 of 6 at the line, 39 points. For Youngsville, Riley Robinault, 4 field goals, 0 of 2 at the line for 8. Zaylee Cressley, 4 field goals, 0 of 1 at the line for 8. Molly Hellman, a 3, 0 for 2 at the line for 3. Lindsay Higley, a basket for 2. Charlie Archuleta and Kayleen May both played, did not score. Marissa Van Gilder started, did not score. Youngsville, 9 twos, 1 threes, or 1 3. So 9 twos, 1 3. 0 of 5 at the line. Youngsville finishes with 21 points. Jamestown led 11-2 after 1. Youngsville cut it to 16-13 at the half. It was 25-17. Jamestown after 3. And Jamestown, a strong finishing kick, 14-4 in the fourth quarter to win it, 39-21. Time now for our post-game awards. We'll start off with the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game, brought to you by Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. And today, well, Jamestown went Iron Man, or Iron Woman, if you will. So we go with Charlie Archuleta of Youngsville. Gave the Eagles some good minutes off the bench today for her squad. And Charlie Archuleta of Youngsville is the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. She'll be entered into our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year competition. At the end of the season, we will recognize one of our Lock, Stock, and Barrel Subs of the Year as a Lock, Stock, and Barrel, or one of our Subs of the Game is the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Year. The Sub of the Year and his or her teammates will receive a Subs chip, drink, and dessert courtesy of Lock, Stock, and Barrel in Sharpsville. Congratulations to Youngsville's Charlie Archuleta, the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game. And now for the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. We will recognize Jamestown freshman guard Ivy Riley. Game high 14 points. Hit a huge 3 in the fourth quarter. Hit a big 3 in the third as well. Just when Jamestown was up 18-13, she hit a 3 to make it 21-13. Then a big 3 in the fourth and a couple of free throws as well. Certainly, you look at what Stacy Weimert did today. Elena Cadman helping close it out. She finished with 13. But today's Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game is freshman guard Ivy Riley. 14 points for her. And she is our Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. She will receive a customized t-shirt courtesy of 2 J's and a B, Screen Printing and Gifts, located on East State Street in Hermitage. Money will also be placed into a scholarship fund in the name of Ivy Riley. At the end of the academic year, we will recognize one local student athlete as the Reinhardt's Insurance Student Athlete Scholarship recipient. Congratulations to Ivy Riley of Jamestown. She is the Reinhardt's Insurance Player of the Game. And that award, as well as the Lock, Stock, and Barrel Sub of the Game, powered by Landmark Information Services. A lot of hugs, a lot of tears of joy for Jamestown. Youngsville, some tears on the other side, but as we said, Youngsville made a lot of progress this year, and Jamestown, it was tough sledding at times in 2023-24. The injuries, the illnesses, but this team persevered, dressing only 5 players today. And Jamestown is going back to the state tournament. District 10 champs for the second straight year. The final 39-21 over Youngsville. And with that, we will call it an afternoon here from Meadville. Of course, our first game today, Wilmington over Seneca in the 3A consolation game, 69-40. Kennedy winning the 2A title in girls basketball. West Middlesex, the 2A consolation. They're all going to the state tournament as well. They'll all play on Friday night, except for Jamestown, who will have all the Mercer County area spotlight on Saturday. Thanks to the folks here at Meadville. Thanks to the District 10 guys, Bob Taylor, Scott Salvo. We appreciate all of their help. Back in the studio, Aaron Byler producing our game and doing a great job as always. Thanks to Bob Greenberg, our sports director and sales manager. He and Mark Slazak called the 2A doubleheader at Farrell, the West Middlesex and Kennedy victories. For all those people, this is Ryan Briggs saying good afternoon from Meadville. The Jamestown Muskies are the 2024 District 10 champions. Your final 39-21, and you heard it here on News Talk 790 WPIC and Sports Radio 96.7 Facebook. Have a great night, a great weekend, and we'll talk to you in the state playoffs on News Talk 790 WPIC.
You've been listening to High School Basketball. Tonight's game has been brought to you by
Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hermitage, caring beyond prescriptions. Bill McCandless Ford in Mercer and Meadville. The Reinhardt's Agency. It's not the insurance they sell, it's the service that makes them better. Cash Dollar and Associates, where they have the client and only the client in mind. Lock, Stock, and Barrel. Serving giant subs since 1973. Shell Restoration, the area's #1 roofing, siding, windows, and gutter installer. Warner's Homes and Improvements, making dreams come true since 1958. St. Paul's in Greenville, a senior living community. Grove City Area Federal Credit Union, banking but better. Attorney Bill Motor, excellence, experience, and integrity. Mercer County State Bank, community-minded since 1911. Mancino's Driving School, where safe driving starts. Herman's Water, when taste matters. Vay's Pub and Grill, make it special, make it Vay's. Montgomery Truss and Panel, unparalleled products and services for your construction project. Hermitage Rotary Club. If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Community Counseling Center of Mercer County, empowering positive change. Mailer Insurance, trusted for generations. Minuteman Press, and One Stop Mail for all of your printing, marketing, and mailing needs. English Auto in Grove City, specializing in Southern vehicles up to $15,000. Please thank this great group of sponsors for supporting all of our high school sports broadcasts all season.
This concludes our coverage of high school sports. We now join our regularly scheduled program already in progress.